You fucking missed the entire thing. I said boo, and then it took me forever, and I'm sorry. But you know what? I'm not fucking redoing it, because fuck it, you know? You know? It's been a hell of a day. I don't have the fucking energy. Anyway, hi guys. Morbid here, obviously. Your favorite spooky bitch. I'm back. In the game. You know? Yeah, I'm bad at this. Anyway, hi. Hi. Ooga booga. You know? I have to redo my fucking thingy. Ah. Ha. See? This works far fucking better than, whatchamacallit, Lethal Company did with the fucking getting it to fit to the screen. Ta-da! Ta-da! Look at that. See? I did it! I fucking did it. I still need to figure out how to get Lethal Company to fit properly, but I digress. I digress. Anyway, how is everybody doing? Turn down the brightness some more. No, it's spookier. Anyway. Here's the game. Actually, I'm gonna turn this shit down a teensy bit because we're no longer talking to other people, so you don't need to hear it that loud. I mean, you still want to hear what the fuck they're... Point is, it doesn't need to be as loud as I had Lethal Company going for, so I can turn it down a teensy bit, so then you can hear me better. Anyway, we're back to this. I know we kind of took a break for a bit from The Walking Dead. I'm so sorry. Okay, I am so sorry. I love you. Forgive me. I really got into Lethal Company for the couple of days that we played it. I hopefully will be playing it more, but I need to find like a consistent group of people to play it with. That's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Thank you. Hopefully more people get on tonight to view what we're doing. Because I also got a little lonely. As much as Lethal Company is fucking fun as shit, right? Don't get me wrong. I got very, very sad. Because not that many people were chatting. Anyway, I digress. I think that's fine. I'm still all over the place. Bear with me. Again, long ass fucking day. We're gonna rant about it. Don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I'll do what I usually do. Fluids check. I only have one fluid tonight. Surprising, I know, but it's blue. You see it? You can't see how blue it actually is. It's like chemically blue. It's fucking Gatorade mix. And creatine though. I got creatine so I can protect this little noggin of mine. I actually found it because the other day I was going through and organizing like my bathroom and stuff about like shelves to put things away in, which is so weird, right? Because one thing y'all should know about me, this face is not made up like this face often unless I'm streaming. If I'm streaming, then I'll do it. And then if, you know, I feel like doing it the next morning and just savoring the makeup that I was too tired to take off my face after stream, I will fix it up for work the next day. But I rarely ever actually wear makeup. I just do it for you guys because I love you. But yeah, when I was organizing, I was going through like my bag of medications, and in it I had my fucking creatine, and I was like, fuck, I forgot about that. I should start using that. And so I did. But yeah, it's weird because now with the drawers and stuff that I have, I'm used to having all of my makeup sprawled out across my like fucking sink. Like the girl that I am. I'm messy. But instead, it's now tucked away in drawers. So I feel more organized. It feels a lot better walking into that damn bathroom and it not being a fucking tornado of a disaster. But it's still different. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get into it. How many sound's gonna cut off again because I'm looking at this. Still don't have that many viewers. Whatever, it's fine. I understand. Let's start the episode. But yeah, I needed this. I just got off of the reason why I'm late is because I just got off of a long phone call with my good friend Stephanie. And that was really fucking nice. The recap's going. I can talk. We already saw this. Although I don't remember anybody's names. It's fine.
Listen, you hear it, right? Sounds like a woman's voice.
Yeah, that was nice. I need that. Very refreshing. So that's why I'm late. Not that I'm not typically late.
What did we hit?
Hell if I know. I can't see a damn thing.
Virgil, hold the wheel steady.
It's crunchy because the creatine hasn't completely dissolved yet.
Randall!
Fucking hell. Oh.
Looks like you
I got
caught our
this too.
thieves. Nice job. You know, every
Oh yeah, Daddy Randall. Hello?
person we find living,
Game?
they got some dead with them. Who was it for you, Elwood?
Which again, I hate this. This doesn't make sense because I never read the comics, so I don't know what The Walking Dead is actually like, honestly. Besides what people have told me. But in the actual show, she didn't have daughters. She had a son, like one singular baby son, and a husband and a brother.
Your fucking uselessness stops now.
So I hate that.
Stop!
Sam.
Pin me down, Daddy. Yep, and then we negged him.
Fucking shot him.
I didn't mean to.
Do you think that matters?
Damn. I need somebody to body my ass like that too. What the fuck? What's a girl gotta do, man? What's a girl gotta do? Y'all, I need chat to pop in because I don't want to fucking talk to myself again all night. It's lonely here, okay? We've established this. Also, I feel like it's far more echoey in here. You guys need to let me know.
Please.
Fuck you.
Okay, I screwed up. Randall should be the one laying there, not your brother.
Anyway, I feel like it's far more echoey because I cleaned out the office, right? And there's no more boxes, so meaning there's less
You want to help? Start by getting us the
stuff
fuck out of here.
soaking in the sound. Although this room's small as shit, so I don't know, but I don't know.
Is he still breathing?
I want to make sure it's good quality.
I thought you'd have more time. What do you mean? Oh no. Jonas, listen.
Delicious.
I said I'd help them escape.
Tasty.
And
Speaking
then
of tasty, you guys
disappear
want to know what I did today? Well, amongst all of the things I'm going to be ranting about by my fucking day, it was
Okay.
a
Let's
lot.
find Pete. Get the hell off
So
this planet.
first of all, I started my day off of, this is literally my day off, right? Day off. I was supposed to go get groceries today. I was supposed to be fine. I have no fucking food in my damn house. Literally nothing. I have frozen chicken titties
Michonne.
at most. I have no tortillas. I have rice.
As much as I wanted
I have
to,
nothing for breakfast, nothing for lunch.
did. Killing Zachary wasn't the answer.
I'm running on fucking
Made you
fumes
feel
here, you know? And like I usually run on fumes because I really don't eat a lot. Like I gain weight like it's nothing, so then I don't eat a lot to kind of combat that. Also, I like being a skinny mini little bitch that I am, so we like to keep it that way. But I literally have fucking nothing. I want like a snack. I might make myself a snack later. Maybe like in our intermission if I do part 2. Because I have celery that needs to get eaten. And I have like powdered peanut butter, which I love. Probably sounds fucking gross, but I love it. Because fucking, with it, right? Two tablespoons is only 50 calories. And it makes a lot. And if you use more water, then it makes even more. Like, kind of like, you can stretch it out. And like make however much of it that you want, and it's low calorie and it's great for protein and there's no bullshit sugar in it. It's great. But yeah, so I might make myself a snack with that. But like that's all I fucking have. I need to go. But there's a reason I can't go, and we're gonna get to that. So I went this morning on my day off.
Problem is, we still know nothing about him.
I'll get him to talk. Don't worry.
I have to worry. After last time,
Peekaboo.
It won't go down like that. I swear.
it can't.
Peekaboo. Oh, I see it. Anyway, so this morning, on my day off, I went to the lab at the hospital, like the hospital I work through, whatever, to like get my actual official phlebotomy certification and like start taking blood and stuff, because for my clinic we take a lot of blood and I need to be able to do that, right?
They see me gone.
So I was doing that. I did fucking phenomenally. Found the veins every single time, stuck them amazingly. It was great. 10 out of 10.
Guarding the door.
Right?
Right.
My favorite part was
Samantha put
I
you
live
up
near an
this?
army base, right?
Where is she?
I had this like one 19-year-old kid come in, and he was like wearing his full.
Come on. Out with it.
I'm only here for Pete. If you find Sam, you can have her.
I'm not letting any of you go.
Dharma,
Anyway,
forget about
so
the girl.
like he came in his
We
like
can figure
full
this out between
uniform
us.
and whatnot.
I'd like.
And so like I kind of fucked up a little bit because I went to go feel his arm for a vein, and I didn't tourniquet him first, like the band that they put in your arm to get your veins to pop out, tourniquet. And was I meant to do something? That's where I meant to do something. Fucking bitch. Hang on, bear with me. Bear with me. Hell yeah! You curb stomp his ass. Now cut off his head, please. Fucking
We have
bitch.
to leave now.
Anyway, so I was dumbass and was like feeling for a vein. I'm like, oh, I don't feel a vein. Yeah, bitch, because you didn't fucking tourniquet his arm to get his veins to come out. Anyway,
Come on.
so I played it off. I was like, oh, I was just looking for a vein, but I'm just gonna have to tourniquet you. Ha 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 ha. You know, funny. So put the tourniquet on him, and this fucker's arm just lights up with veins like a goddamn Christmas tree, and it was amazing. And there was one in particular that was like right on like right near his artery, honestly, but like right there on the inner part of his arm, and like it was fun shaped. It was like a little squiggly, and I was like, fuck it, yeah, that one, that's the one. Easy pokes, amazing, loved it. I had so many like men come in, and men, their veins are just fucking easy to find, juicy veins.
We're totally screwed. The whole town is
Anyway,
looking for us.
the fucked up part
Figure it out.
comes in when I
I'll see if I
so
can find
one of my
someone.
coworkers just had a relative like pass away, right, this morning. So they were like, hey, since you're gonna be working for the lab, do you mind coming by the clinic and helping us out? Because, you know, she can't come in. I'm like, yeah, of course, got you, right? So I go run my errands after the lab, go to the clinic,
No. We are
whatever.
not killing people.
I have 4 patients left for the day that I need to room and check in and do the whole thing, right? Tell me why.
Find a way back.
Tell me why.
That'll never work.
Tell me the fuck
Sure
why.
about this?
Don't worry.
Right? When you come into a fucking clinic, what do they ask you?
I'm doing what's best
Have you
for
been
my
sick? Have you had any COVID exposures? Whatever it may be. Also, we are more on top of it and ask more questions about if you've been sick or on any antibiotics or anything like that. Because we have a lot of immunocompromised fucking patients.
Hold your fire.
So we have to make sure you're not bringing anything into the fucking clinic,
I hope he
bitch.
knows what he's doing.
So not only does the receptionist ask these questions, I ask these fucking questions,
talking.
right?
All right. Keep your hands up.
Take me to her.
The receptionist asks this patient, hey, have you had any of these symptoms? Are you feeling sick? You know, that whole thing, to this one woman that comes in. And then I ask, have you had any recent illnesses or any recent infections, right?
Get him up.
She tells me no. She tells me everything's fine. Her only complaints is her symptoms that have been going on for,
Stolen our shit.
you know,
You're not taking our boat too.
forever.
should look
I'm like,
behind
okay, cool,
you.
whatever. Got you, girl.
I fall for
I
that
leave
shit?
the room. The doctor, who is pregnant, mind you, goes into the room.
Hit it, Michonne.
Goes into the room. Comes out a couple minutes later and is like, she has COVID. And I'm like, are you fucking shitting me? She has COVID. Aspen, you were just in the room for 20, 25 minutes with her, up close and personal, touching her, talking to her. And she's COVID positive. Because she decided, because she gave us this packet of just fucking symptoms that she's been having, right? I'm all for it, girl. But like, I got mad. I was like, fuck you, fuck your packet, fuck all that shit. On the packet, it says, hey, 2 days ago, I spiked a fever of 101.7. And we're like, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. So the doctor asked about it. She's like, yeah, so I had COVID 5 days ago. Okay, did you test negative though? No. So you're here in the clinic, positive for COVID. Even if we weren't an immunocompromised like community or anything like that, motherfucker, you should not be around anybody if you're positive for COVID, for flu, for RSV, for whatever the fuck it may be. Are you fucking kidding me? The music's attracting me. But like, yeah. That had me fucking seething. I'm like, if I fucking, because I'm immunocompromised, and I'm like, if I fucking get COVID, I also can't afford to be out of work. I have no fucking PTO because I just started this job, and I'm literally living paycheck to paycheck. I really can't. Like, this job doesn't pay. It gets the bills done because I have bare minimum of everything, because that's how fucking frugal I am. But I really cannot afford to take time off. And I won't get paid if I pop positive. But guess who now has to test for the next week? Every other day to see if I pop positive. This bitch. This bitch. But that's not it. The next patient I bring in. Everything goes fine. Everything's smooth, right? Amazing.
Pete.
And then there's another patient there. Early for their appointment. Cool, fuck it. I'll get you in early. Awesome. Let's get you roomed
My dad
early.
can help you. It's not far. We'll get there before morning.
We lost Pete.
I'm tired.
Goodbye, Pete.
That sounds pretty good.
Maybe we'll see you in another life.
You need.
I guess we're trusting this bitch now. Anyway, I'm doing this thing that I did like the last season with Clementine, where I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna talk and like not pay attention. Anyway, yeah. So third patient comes in, right? She's like not paying me any attention, kind of being a little rude, like brushing me off a bit, but whatever, cool. I get to ask him the questions, and then I say, have you had any recent illnesses? No, I've had nothing. Okay, cool. What about infections? Oh, no, nothing. Okay, is there anything that you want to bring up to doctor, any specific symptoms you've been having? Oh yeah, well, I had COVID not too long ago. How not too long ago is not too long ago? Well, 10 days ago.
Get to cover. Go.
10 days ago. Because we were talking about her symptoms. And she was like, well, I used to have this cough, right? That used to be my main symptom, is this cough. And it went away. And then when I had COVID, this is how she told me. But then when I got COVID recently, it came back. And it hasn't gone away.
How are we gonna do that? It's not like we're just gonna walk.
Or, like, excuse the fuck out of me. Like, that's rude, but like, excuse the fuck out of me, you know? Damn, bitch.
Just watch.
Hang on, we gotta do things.
Hold it down.
We're just gonna rip off its fucking arm? RAR XD, you know, RAR XD. It's a sign of love.
Hold it down.
Hang on. I'll get back to my bullshit story. That's delicious.
Hurry!
Shut the fuck up, bitch. It's like they're talking to each other in Walker code.
Stay close. Stay quiet. As long as we don't bump into any of them, we'll be fine.
Anyway, so that's how she tells me. She's just like, yeah. So, that cough came back and it hasn't gone away. Great, bitch. I already just had one fucking exposure. Let's do it again twice, right? Why the fuck not? So I immediately am like, okay, I'm just gonna finish my questions and then I'm gonna go talk to the doctor about this.
Michonne,
Awesome.
what is it?
Yeah, so she tells me she tested negative though. Because she took a home test. I'm sorry.
What do you see?
I'm not going to trust a home test telling you you're negative. Her husband got sick and exposed her the 20th. 4 days later of December. 4 to 5 days later, she tested positive. That was not even a fucking week ago. It was not, it was pretty much a week ago, but like, you know? Not only, even if you test negative, you're still a fucking carrier. Now, most clinics don't care about that. They want you to be 14 days symptom-free to make sure you're not infecting anyone, but you can still be a fucking carrier after that. And then, you can't trust a home fucking test. You can't. Go to a fucking urgent care or a hospital or your PCP and actually get it checked out. So then I am sitting in a room with not one, but 2 patients for about an hour together that have both exposed me to COVID. And I am seething. And so I go out and I talk to my my coworker and I'm like, hey girl, not the doctor, but my coworker that I'm working with. Hey girl. Guess what? And I just sit there and I'm like, guess what?
I know the way up.
Guess what?
This'll work.
And she's
Looks
like,
pretty
what?
damn bad to me.
What, Aspen? What now? Like, come on. Like, why is our day being shit? We got another one. And so I tell her exactly what I just told you guys. This is what she told me. So she goes in and talks to her.
But I don't think we have time for that. Follow my lead.
And actually, no. We talked to the doctor together first. My coworker and I. And we're like, hey, so this is the story. You know, whatever. So my coworker goes in there and talks to her, and she's like, yes, we're gonna have to reschedule you. Like, we can't proceed with this appointment. Like, you've been exposed to COVID. You're COVID positive. Like, we can't do it. She's like, no, I tested negative, but that was 10 days ago, and, you know, da-da-da, and kept changing her fucking story, trying to stay for this appointment. We're like, girl, like, regardless if you're telling Aspen the truth, if you're telling me the truth, if you're telling whoever the truth, whatever your story is, it has not been 14 days. You're infecting everybody right now. Our receptionist is immunocompromised. Aspen is immunocompromised. They don't know that, but I am. It ain't the move, you know? So she's all fucking pissy about it. She leaves. Whatever.
Hold on.
It's a whole thing. But I'm fucking seething. Because I'm like, why? Why? My last patient that I roomed, amazing, right? Didn't give me any troubles. Great guy. Went smoothly. No complaints. But I might have COVID now. Because people are fucking ignorant and selfish. Like, I understand. You want to get seen. You do. I understand the fucking struggle. I'm struggling to fucking get seen by my goddamn doctors. I'm living with active cysts in my neck in a, like, infected lymph node that I've been living with for half a fucking year now. That could be cancerous. That could be fucking whatever. Cysts in your neck are never anything okay, and typically it's the worst case scenario. And that's not me reaching. That's literally what it typically is. There's no other thing that substitutes cysts unless it's just completely benign and weird like that. But my blood test shows that it's mostly benign. Mostly. So I had to get them taken out, and I can't get them taken out because I can't with the doctor, and there's a whole insurance thing, that whole blah blah. But that was my day. And I'm just like, I'm in this petty mood, you know? Where I'm just like, okay, cool, that's what we're doing. Awesome. So we're here now. And I feel like I'm not as high energy. I need to get my energy back up. I'm not like, I'm really just like in a petty, like not dealing with shit kind of mood. Did she dislocate her arm?
Michonne.
You'll be alright, Sam.
Can we talk about how much I just bossed that shit though? Like while talking to you guys, that's pro multitasking right there. Goddamn. Look at me go. You know? Amazing. Amazing. These fuckers are gonna be a problem though. I'm calling it now. Calling it now. No. No.
My house is up ahead.
I'm already in like a spicy petty mood.
We're not far.
Don't do it. I mean, do. Really just get me riled up, you know? But yeah. Anyway. That shit. I swear to fucking God, if I end up having COVID, it's not even just like, yeah, I'm gonna be fucking pissed because I'm not gonna be making money. Like, that's the biggest thing, right? But that's also why I didn't go to the store and get groceries today. Because, like, I don't want to go expose people. I'm not a selfish prick. I came home. I have to go to work tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to, you know, work and wear a mask. But, like, I'm not a selfish prick to go out in public like that. But, like, if I fucking get COVID and I get sick again, when I was just sick a week ago,
I didn't think she was
I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
She let me go.
Start your shit. Come on, let's see it. Start your shit.
Because I couldn't leave it alone.
Why'd she let you go?
She took pity on me.
This creatine needs to
I
dissolve.
told her my family was starving and...
Can you guys see it just swirling
that was
around in there?
enough.
It's like a layer of creatine at the bottom.
Last time,
I need it in my
Probably
body,
just
not in the
got
bottom
this
of my
stuff on
fucking
the
skull. Well, I need it in the bottom of my skull, just not this skull.
you didn't think it was safe.
You really tried with that one. One, because I fucking hate my hairline, so I'm still gonna wear hats.
God, I'm
Two, it's freezing in here, honestly. I wore this beanie to bed last night, too. It's fucking cold. Like, I know I have my shoulder exposed. I just want to look cute. That's why. But, like, I'm freezing. I have a blanket on me.
You're not looking so good.
It's cold. But also, the hairline. I need to fuck with, like,
worse.
the parting of my hair.
Talking helps. I don't want to black out on you. Trying not to.
And they look cute.
What do you
What
want me to
looks
say?
cute? Hmm?
Anything. Please.
My shoulders.
All right. What's your favorite food?
Not fair.
This dick.
That's torture.
This
No one
dick.
can make ice
This
cream
fat,
sundaes
juicy,
anymore.
fucking veiny cock. You know?
Jerk.
My shoulders? I like exposing this one. I want people to know I'm cool and see the tattoo. Yeah, this dick.
It's too dangerous out here.
Oh,
Dad was right.
two. I know you're the only fucking person here,
I never
but
should leave the house.
for the playback people watching,
There's trouble.
that's the end of the
People are
story of
worse.
why I don't have food.
I didn't
Because I
listen.
couldn't go because I'm exposed to COVID.
You can't let yourself think like that. Just focus on getting home.
I love it. I specifically chose this fucking job at this fucking clinic and sacrificed the money I could be making to be
am I
making
supposed to tell
far
my daughter
fucking
about
less.
Greg?
Because I was like, this would be a good,
gonna
calm,
ruin him.
safe environment for me, right?
I don't know if I can.
Just give him
Wrong.
the truth.
Wrong.
He deserves to know what really happened.
You don't know him like I do.
I think there's some lurkers in here that view
After
counter
Mom,
is never accurate.
he-
I don't know.
Isn't a fan of bad news.
I hope so. Because it's very depressing to see it. Very fucking depressing. It's fine.
I made it.
I understand. Nobody loves me anymore. I lost my fucking ways. I stopped doing
Sam.
Walking Dead for a
Sam.
weekend, and
Sam,
nobody
wake
wants
up.
me anymore. It's fine.
Can't catch a goddamn break.
Daddy? Whoa. Bad daddy. Bad daddy number 2. I want you. I know you do. And I know you always will. Okay, hang on. My fucking tank top is bothering me because it's crooked. There. Titties. See, if the camera quality wasn't so fucking shit, you could see just my fucking nipples just like that. What am I meant to be doing? What am I meant to be doing? I didn't read. Oops. See? I gotta stop getting distracted. I'm distracted. I have to do that whole fucking scene over again? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Sam.
You know, I do this
Sam.
to myself. I know
Sam.
Telltale makes me upset, and I do it to myself. It's fine. I want to play something like Lethal again tonight. I'm in a mood. I want to, like, socialize. Bad boy. Fucking hell. You know, I'm getting really good at using my fingers. Alright, tell me what to do, Telltale. Come on, mate. Oh, I used the wrong fucking button. I'm fucking sorry. I'm used to W being the button to walk forward, not fucking D. That's what I was doing wrong. I knew I had to walk forward. I was pressing W, but no, you had to press D. D is apparently forward now. I really am in a mood.
Almost there, Sam. Almost home.
It's time for me to start shifting like a goddamn Autobot over here. It's just one shoulder that's doing it now. This never was my bad one. It's always this one. This one keeps shifting and like feeling like shit and burning, but it's this one now that like wants to crack. I freaked somebody out earlier at the lab. Like they didn't like audibly mention it. They just like kind of looked at me. Where I was like literally standing there and I just started going like this, and like you can just hear my entire like upper body crack.
I will shoot you. Sam's still alive, but she won't be for long unless you let us in.
Michonne.
Sam?
Michonne? That's what it sounded like.
Maybe you shot her. Maybe you'll come in here and kill everyone. I can't take that risk. So just put Sam down and leave.
The longer you talk, the more blood she loses.
Yeah, bitch. And there's walkers right there. Can you just let us in?
Fine, get her in here.
That was easy. Never met a bitch so easy like that. We could just cut it off.
She doesn't have much time.
She's already bleeding out. We could have just cut off her foot. I like cutting things off. We've established this when I cut off Sarita's arm. Which apparently was the biggest fuck up of my entire Walking Dead career, was cutting off Sarita's arm of all things and shooting Kenny. Somebody commented on my fucking YouTube with the episode of me shooting Kenny, and it was like, you shot Kenny? What the fuck? I'm like, it gave me the button. What do you want me to do? If it gives me a button, I'm gonna touch the button.
Okay, James.
Gotta touch it.
You got a first aid
Experimental purposes. That's all.
Get it. Fast.
He wasn't gonna survive anyway. What do you want from me? It looks quite suggestive. Okay, now that doesn't. There's a mini vodka. Who the fuck just has a vodka nipper bottle and in a fucking box?
Just focus on this.
She's gonna want this.
If I'm ever fucking bleeding out, give me a shot first. Give me a shot first. Just like that, please. Yeah.
You're gonna have to use this.
It's not an aspirator. That's not what the fuck that is. It's a suction. A syringe bulb. It's not an aspirator whatsoever.
There it is.
Girl, me too. Me too. Yup. Thank you. Mmm. I want to eat it. I'm bleeding out. I'm bleeding out for
Hand me
you.
that.
So Michonne bends my skins and I count my sins and I close my eyes and I take it in.
Not gonna lie. This is gonna really fucking hurt.
Good idea. Aspen bleeding to death. Take a blood thinner. Wow.
Hold her down.
Damn.
Two. Oh my god.
Just tell me to jump off a bridge while you're at it.
Get away from her!
John!
What are you doing to my daughter?
Saving her life.
With that? Are you insane? You're going to kill her!
Not now. Help or get out.
I was rude, sir.
James, let me.
You gonna wake up there, buddy? Also, alcohol is a blood thinner, right?
Is she going to make it? I can't lose her. I can't.
Not necessarily.
My poor Samantha.
The bleeding stopped. That's what matters.
Well, kind of. It's more of a diuretic of sorts. It's like
Tell me.
everything in your body.
What happened?
It also
You
it
came out
like
of nowhere
races your heart.
with
I've
my
talked about
daughter
this
nearly bleeding to death.
That bullet was supposed
with
to hit
fucking
Got Sam
whatchamacallit?
instead.
Where's Mouth Equations? With the drugs and stuff when TSV was in here. Hopefully TSV
Then it
pops
should
up
be
tonight.
you lying on this table.
Whatchamacallit? Where your body, when you get high or drunk, obviously,
Look at me. I don't know who the hell you are.
will not know what's going on and realize, so it's overcompensating in a lot of ways, like with the blood. It makes your blood quicken and warms you up and like overheats your body. Like people have died from getting too drunk and too overheated or too cold.
Sam should be the one.
Your heart rate picks up like a motherfucker. My watch is dead. Why am I felt my watch buzz and it's fucking dead. Yeah.
What do you mean?
That was well played though. I don't think she's dead though. I don't think she's fucking. Somebody check for a down pulse.
It's okay.
You know. That is immediately how you get dehydrated. Because alcohol, like, that's why you're supposed to eat when you drink, because it soaks up the alcohol. If not, your alcohol content, the alcohol content will, like, seep everything up, and then, yeah. No. Why are we having weird ass fucking flashbacks again? My face is numb. I'm trying to think of like a quirky comeback to that. I had something in my head, but it's gone now. I don't think she's dead.
Colette? Elodie?
That's such a beautiful
Girls in
name.
here?
Though, nobody fucking steal this from me. Speaking of adorable names, right? Like Elodie. I am naming my daughter Genevieve. I've mentioned this before. Genevieve. Or Genevieve. Because one, It reminds me of when I worked at a daycare last year while I was doing the CNA stuff in Connecticut. I had this little girl. She was 2. Her name was Genevieve, and we called her Jenny for short. And she was the most adorable thing ever. And like, she hated everybody. Everybody. She wasn't spicy, but she did not like people, did not trust people. But every single time that we did nap time, like clockwork, she would wake up like halfway through nap time, and then I would go and like pick her up and like try and get her to calm down a bit. To the point where it just turned into she would get up, find me in the room, and then just sit on my lap and fall back asleep. And it was the cutest fucking thing. I've never felt more cozy in my life, more loved in my life than when that child fell asleep in my arms. And she was the cutest little thing with the bluest eyes, where they were kind of like blue, but also like a little brown. And she had like dark black hair. She always had pigtails. It was so fucking cute. I love Jenny. But also it pays homage to one of my very good friends, General. Well, that's his last name. Alex General. Exposing him. But like, very good friend. We've been friends since I was 14, so very long periodically time. And we're still super fun close. Though the fucker needs to come hang out with me because I just moved back into the state that he lives in. I digress. But yeah, to pay homage to that too. That must have burned your ovaries. Yes, the fuck it did. Yes, the fuck it did. Jenny is the reason I want kids so desperately. So fucking desperately. And I'm not willing to let anybody tell me no to naming my child Genevieve. It is happening. And then there was another girl, Madeline, where no, Genevieve. You're missing another V. Genevieve. Genevieve. But yeah, there's another girl, Madeline. Yeah, there you go. And she was fucking spicy. She was real spicy.
Girls?
Especially when like it started getting to like the end of the day and parents were coming for parent pickup. My God, she was, whew, a lot. But like when she was cuddly, she was so fucking cuddly, and I became her favorite human for a while until I ended up like, you know, going away for the other job and came back, or would you know, go work with like the babies or like a different age group, and then she started hating me. Yeah, but I was one of the only people that could also soothe her. I'm a baby whisperer, or child whisperer. It was great. And then there was, what the fuck? Oh, Eloise. Fucking love that name too. Like, it reminds me of a Vine, but like, yeah, so this kid's name was Eloise. She was a biter, but she was so fucking cute, dude. So fucking cute. Like, she had little bangs and like the biggest, like, coziest, like, ocean eyes. Like, most beautiful child I've ever fucking seen besides Genevieve. But it's so fucking cute. She bit everybody though. It was fine. But like, we had a bond where like if she'd bite someone, I'd be like, Eloise, like, come on, dude. And then she'd come and she'd cuddle with me. And she never cuddled with anybody else, just me. There was a lot of French babies at this place. I don't think so. This is in Connecticut. They just had like parents that weren't bland as fuck with what they were naming their kids. I mean, they are French names. Ooh. Or this is a French name, wholeheartedly. There is a, how old was she? Like 1.5, maybe 1, in one of the classrooms I was in. Oh my God, she looked like she was my child. Like, spitting image of me with all of her features. Like, we had the same kind of nose. Like, she was a bleach blonde baby. Like, the biggest blue eyes as well. And oh my God, I loved her. She was so tiny too, and just fucking cute, and she loved me, and it was like, it was so cute because I was rarely ever in that room, but I'd go in that room and then she'd be like, oh, Aspen, and then she'd just come sit in my lap all day, and I fucking loved her. Her name was Maeve. Meave. Maeve. And that was another name where I was like, I like Maeve. Or some people can say Maeve, but Maeve. They were all so fucking cute. Yeah, they're great fucking names. Although, if I ever have a son in my lifetime, that's another one. Whoever I have kids with doesn't get a fucking choice. I've had these names for years, alright? And they're not just like random names. I'm like, oh yeah, like I want this name. It would be a cute name. Like, no, I have ties to this shit. For a reason. Oh. What you doing there, buddy? If I have a boy, his name is going to be Craven. 1, badass as fuck. 2, Wes Craven. 3, it's not just because Morbid likes horror. Morbid grew up where Wes Craven originated from. Like, where, literally, okay, I grew up in Potsdam, New York, right? We're gonna sidetrack from this. I grew up in Potsdam, New York, right? Now, for anybody that's actually into the Wes Craven horror movie, specifically Nightmare on Elm Street, and actually did the research, you'd get the origin. So in the first couple of movies, the town that it takes place in is called Madstop. It is literally Potsdam backwards. 2, I almost bought this fucking house last year. I'm so fucking mad that I didn't. But like I got 2 in my head, and then I was like, well, there's no way I can make it work, you know, like this house needs a lot of work. And then I also like I was trying to find a way to get a FHA loan in time. I'm so fucking mad at myself. So fucking mad at myself. So Wes Craven taught at Clarkson University, right? He did some sort of like universal studies. I forgot specifically what it was. I'm being bad. But a part of it was also like he did sleep studies and stuff on the side. Like he was a doctor, kind of. Like not really like doctor in the sense of like the research side. Never actually was a proper doctor. But yeah, so those two worlds combined, right? So for one of his classes, he gave his students the like project of like, hey, go around the town, which Potsdam is pretty much like a frat housey college town or city. It's a town. And fucking like make kind of like a short film, like create some sort of lore, you know, make it interesting, like whatever. And so they did, and then they kind of created this whole idea of Freddy Krueger in a way of like somebody going around and killing college students at these frat houses, and oh my god, right? So he used that also as part of the idea. See, we're building now. We have the sleep studies, we have that whole thing of like the killer of the college students, and then here's where the Elm Street part comes in. So literally last year I was looking at houses in New York, and like back home, because I was like, you know, if I'm gonna move back home, I want to buy a house, because one, real estate's hella fucking cheap here, like hella fucking cheap. Literal mansion-sized houses in immaculate condition, $150,000, like 6 bedrooms. If you want like a modest house, $50,000 right there, drop it. It's so cheap, and they're in good condition. Some of them are fixer-uppers, like this one was, but one thing I also love about fucking Potsdam is not all anymore, but majority of their architecture is still the classic Victorian style. That's fucking crazy. What part? what? Oh, the fucking houses being so cheap. It's great. It's great. And you can get land like it's fucking nothing. Every house, and I'm talking like, I'm not like, oh, you get like a 6-bedroom house that's in amazing condition on a crowded like street. No, that house comes with at least 2 acres of land, easy. But majority of houses, it's a minimum 5 acres that you're getting with these houses, and it's fucking great. And you experience all of the seasons, everything like that. I fucking love it. And also the taxes are not bad whatsoever. The bills aren't bad. Most of these houses all have wells as well, and fireplaces, and the heating isn't stupid fucking electric. At most, it'll be like, a lot of people use pellet stoves, but you know, you could do that. All houses, majority of them have pellet stoves, and it heats the entire thing. But they have the like central heating, from like an actual furnace, and it's good, it's nice, well made. I fucking love it. I really, really do, and I want to buy a house next year if I can. Knock on wood. Anyway, continuing. The house I was gonna buy, right, was 86 Elm Street. I was like, oh, fuck it, Elm Street. Like, I want an Elm Street house in Potsdam because the whole Wes Craven thing. Like, I've always been fucking fascinated, besides just my horror obsession, like, always been fascinated. I've always wanted to get into making short films, or, like, the idea around film. I've loved it. And everything like that. So I was like, you know. And then also the fact that Wes Craven is literally my fucking origin. Like, that was my life. My mom went to Clarkson when I was like 2. I was a high school baby, so like I grew up with her, went through the whole college experience with her, that whole thing. But she went to Clarkson, so I got even more immersed in it. Blah blah blah. But yeah, so I go like last fall time frame when I'm visiting my aunt, right? And I check out this house. I meet the guy. It's the son of the person that's selling the house, technically. So like the dad just died and the son's taking over the house, and like him and his wife don't want to keep it because it's just too much work. It's an old ass fucking house, like from the 1800s. And there was like foundational issues, like you needed to like lift up the foundation again. You know, everything was very outdated. You definitely needed to get new, like, everything. And then also it needed better insulation because it had the bubble insulation in it, which is a fire hazard, and the city wants that fixed. And then also it had the tubal wiring, which you can use it, it works, but also the city doesn't agree with it anymore. But it also had that old Victorian stuff in it. Like, it had a classic Victorian what is it, the thing on the floor, right, that the heat comes up from. Great, I don't know. Anyway, it was great. Great was great. And yeah, like, oh my fucking god, I loved it. This house also had like a classic like wall phone on it, and not like, oh, like the ones from the 90s or the 80s, like, no, like old ass phone. And it was red, like a blood kind of red, which I fucking love. That was my favorite part. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I meet them, right? And then we're going through, like, oh yeah, my dad just died, we're taking over the house, like, blah, blah, blah. And then we go upstairs, and that's where shit starts to get a little creepy. Already got a tour of the basement. I'm like, I fucking love it, because the basement is your, like, classic horror, creepy-ass fucking basement. And then there is a separate room, which was, like, the bottle room, you know? And the bottle room had this tiny little slit of a window in it, and it was red frosted, and so it just gave this, like, red light, and you can see all of, like, the stones on the wall and everything, and it was so fucking creepy. Like, I felt I was gonna get possessed, and I fucking loved it. Also, all of, like, the handles on the doors were old, and I loved it. You were destined to get possessed in your life. I am, and I'm so fucking amped for it. I want an old house. I want an old house. I want an old little Victorian house. It's all I aspire to have in my life, is an old little Victorian house where I'm like, when I hear a creep in the night, I'm like, yeah, that's George. It's just George doing his thing, you know? Fuck it. George, mice, whatever. One of the things. As long as it doesn't, like, start throwing cabinets at my head, I'm fucking fine with it. George and I can be buds. But, yeah. So, anyway, we do the basement, we do the whatever. I'm fucking in love with this house. So we get upstairs, we look in one of the bedrooms, and this was gonna be my bedroom. And it was, like, a decent size. It's probably, like, you know, the size of my actual bedroom, like, decent size, actually probably like a little bit bigger, but it had this one door in the back of the room, and I'm like, oh, what's that? And they're like, oh yeah, like, that's, let me show you that. So for context, before I get into the context, there was a sunroom that was built onto the house, but it wasn't just like, oh, a porch, a screened-in porch sunroom kind of thing. There was also, like, stuff built on top of it, and, you know, you can't really tell what it is from the outside. Like, walls. Yeah. And so we go in there, and it's like, you walk into this room, it's fucking, oh my god, there's a giant circle window that just is made out of pieces of stained glass in, like, you know, no certain design, just, like, very, very fucking gorgeous, and is, like, it has all of the, like, the I don't know, the borders and stuff in it, and the design in it was, like, metal and, like, Just fucking gorgeous. But you walk in and it drops down a couple of steps. So now you're in this like 12-foot tall room of like, I don't know, it kind of like, the ceiling was kind of like a cathedral in a way, and the way it kind of like went up together. And it was fucking beautiful. I had so many dreams of like making that my secret little library and just vibing in that room. Anyway, we're continuing the tour, and we get to like the end of looking at all the rooms, and then we get to the area where that red phone is. I'm like, that's so fucking cool, and it's tucked into this little corner with like this like window, like a sunken in window, which I also fucking loved. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool, like, don't get rid of that, I want that when I buy the house. And he goes, oh, do you know the origin of the house? And I'm like, no, I don't. Like, what do you mean? And he's like, do you know who Wes Craven is? I'm like, do you not see me right now? Like, I was wearing literally this hoodie and my Freddy Krueger sweatpants, and I'm like, do you not see me right now? Of course I know who the fuck Wes Craven is. And he goes, oh, well, he actually rented an apartment from my dad. My dad owned this and owned another house apartment thing way back when Wes Craven was a professor at Clarkson, and rented it out to him. So every last Friday of every month, Wes Craven would come by the house and pay his rent to my dad. Like this house, 86 Elm Street, the house that Aspen Morbid was about to buy. And I'm so fucking mad. So mad, bro, that I didn't. Somebody else did. Although, if they fucking fix it and put it back on the market, I'm fucking buying it. I don't care. I will go into so much debt for this house. Or I need to find somebody to buy it for me. I don't care. Either way, I need it. I fucking need it. Or I will go buy them out of it because I need it. I felt so right in that house. But anyway, yeah. So he's telling me that. And then he was like, yeah, like, it's kind of funny because every time... like they used to have like crazy like ghost stories and like think the place was haunted. I'm like, that just adds even more bonus points, right? I'm trying to hurry this up because I'm just like stream. I'm rambling. I like it. I'm passionate about it. I'm sorry. But so yeah, like they make jokes all the time back then when Wes Craven was coming around and everything. I was like, yeah, like, you know, there's ghosts and stuff. So Wes Craven started calling it the murder house or the nightmare house. Kind of fluctuated between both of them. And so anytime he'd walk by or like come stop in or come pay rent, he'd be like, how's the nightmare house doing? And then lo and behold, the Nightmare on Elm Street movies come out. It is 86 Elm Street Mad Stop. It is that house. It is that house. That is the fucking, that's the house. Now, if you Google search it, like, there's things like, oh, this is the house that it was filmed in, or this is the house that it was replicated from, and whatever. But that is literally the fucking house. And the fact that it's called Nightmare on Elm Street. The Nightmare House on Elm Street. I need this fucking house. We were destined to be possessed in that house. Yes, I need that house. And now that I'm thinking about it again, I'm gonna get all fucking sad and shit. Oh my god. I need the house.
No, I didn't make it.
It also, another bonus thing that I fucking loved about it is the son that was giving me the tour was like, yeah, we were actually, you know, like going through cleaning out my dad's stuff and everything, and we realized that the house is a lot bigger on the outside than it is on the inside. And we realized there has to be crawl spaces because there's also like windows on the outside that you can't see from the inside. And so they were planning to go through and see if there's actually crawl spaces, and they were talking to me about like the history of it, and they're like, yeah, like it dates back to, you know, like the times of like Underground Railroads when the Prohibition was and everything like that. And it seems like the kind of place where you'd store people that you're trying to hide. And I fucking love it! I need the house. I need it now. I want the fucking house. I'm just hoping that the people that bought it don't fucking tear it down, because it really did need a lot of money. Not a lot of money, a lot of work. Since it's so fucking dated. But oh my god. And it had a lot of land. Like, it was in the town, so like you know, there were like houses closer together than typical houses in New York would be, because most of them were like spread out decently. But yeah, so like you're a bit closer to your neighbors, but like it still had plenty of fucking land.
I've been looking for them.
I got distracted by Michonne. But yeah, fucking when the son was showing it to me, he's like, yeah, like I don't want to sell it to somebody that's just gonna tear it down. Like I've already had offers of people wanting to tear it down. I want somebody to actually like bring it back to life. And I'm like, I will fucking do that tenfold. And then they sold it.
What did he say?
Like these bitches. But I want to go to the house, knock on the door, be like, hey, you bought my house, bitch, let me buy it off of you. I will pay you a pretty fucking penny. I don't give a shit. You can leave all of your stuff here, leave it trash for all I care. I don't give a fuck. You can break down the walls. I want it.
I'm gonna keep searching.
They really teased you with that one. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they were waiting. Like, it was like a month of us talking about it, but I just couldn't.
Donna, get out of there now!
I couldn't pull it together in time. My credit score is still a little fucking bad because of Kylo's surgery. Because Kylo, how long ago was it? Was it in 21 or 22? I think it was 2022. Yeah, 2022.
Donna?
Holy shit, that was a long time ago now. Damn. Like literally right around my birthday, right after my birthday, he got very, 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 very sick.
You
and
okay?
so I had to pay $7,000 to get his surgery done and everything. And I had to pull out a lot of credit for that. And I'm still paying it back.
It's okay. I do that too.
Because that's life.
John, he...
So I
I
had
went to
to,
talk
I
to
was
the
going
kids,
to
make
go
sure
with
they're
an
all right.
FHA loan.
While I watched over you.
Yeah, it is crazy fucking expensive.
Sorry about
This is
this.
the thing with
John
fucking,
isn't big on people he doesn't know.
whatchamacallit, vets, is they don't take payment
What's
plans.
that for?
The option is you either pay all this money or we put your cat
Happens
down, and I couldn't do that.
Some once in a while.
Especially not in the mental state I was in at that time. If
Awesome
Kylo went,
action
I was
tastes
going to.
decent if you cook
It was
right.
not going to be pretty. But he's alive now. He has no balls and no penis.
So,
Because they cut
Yeah.
off his
this
penis.
is where I apologize for almost shooting you.
It's the only way to save his life, because he was getting the crystals in his
Emphasis on almost.
boy bits.
I was just worried.
This got us killed.
I took his
Sam
penis
killed.
away.
I know
Technically,
that now. That's
he is
why I
non-binary
wanted
now.
to say sorry. Don't blame me for being cautious. You could be scary as fuck, you know.
But
It
that
makes
is
you
why
feel any
Morbid is in
better
debt.
or not.
Morbid is not in debt because she's
Great.
lazy.
Shot.
It's because of that. And then also because Morbid's always been mommy to the men that
Patch of
she's
dirt.
dated
His mom's
and
very
dropped a
bad.
lot of money on them. Like even, for example, on that, my fucking, as much as I
You're
was
so
married to my
bad, she
ex
was-
and we were kind of combining funds at that point, I fucking, after one of his
She was
many
sick.
suicidal ideations,
Not in the head.
I was like, you know what? Let's
Something
treat
with
you.
the
Let's
heart.
get rid of your shitty Android that you have, right? I fucking hate Android. Sorry. And whatever, right? Did she actually fucking die?
She couldn't handle it, I guess.
You can't give in. You have to
Anyway.
keep going, no matter what.
No,
Sam
I
said the
fucking
same
hate
thing to
Android.
her
I'm
mom
staying by that.
Just a few days
I hate it.
before.
I've had
When she
them.
did
I've
it.
had so many problems
I've
with them.
never seen Sam so
It's
angry.
no. I like my Apple. Trust me, I fucking boycott the shit out of Apple
It wasn't
too.
for Sam.
But I would take Apple over Android. It is so bad. So fucking bad. I can do far more of what I need to do with my iPhone, and I've converted so many motherfuckers into wanting iPhones.
No.
Oh, she's alive.
No. I'm
Hi,
here,
bitch.
Sam.
Anyway.
Hey, don't move.
So,
okay?
I was
Don't
like, fuck
move.
it. Let's get rid of your shitty little
Sam,
Android that's
no.
giving you problems, right? And then also, more shit that this nightmare brought into my fucking
have
life
to help him.
was he had fucked up friends that wanted to come and do really fucked up things to me
too
because
weak.
he decided
Hurry
to
up.
go
Just
tell them
stay
fucked
down,
up
Sam.
things. I'll give
I need to
context.
help him.
You're
Basically-
hallucinating, Sam.
Basically, my shitty
We're
ex-husband of
here,
mine.
okay?
2 days after we signed the certificate and got married, he went on a trip to South Carolina to see this group of friends of his that he had for years. And decided to cheat on his new wife immediately with everybody there. And told them like he was done with me and everything like that. And then he needed to come back sooner. Like he was supposed to be there for like a week and a half. I told him like, hey, you know, I already bought you a plane ticket. You need to come home a couple of days sooner.
Yeah. Fight until the day you die.
Because I'm giving context anyway. I've already started. Because, you know, we have to turn in this paperwork, especially for the Navy. Because the Navy does not wait on this paperwork. If we don't turn this paperwork, I have no insurance.
In private.
We're not going to get the money. Like, come on. Like, we need to get shit done. And then also I needed to get the certificate with him so then I can give it to my stepdad, because although I was an adult, I was still technically dependent with my stepdad, so I can use their insurance. Not like I'm like using daddy's money, but I'm fucking sorry. The insurance was good. I was gonna keep it. Also, I could have gotten a free ride to college out of that. But yeah, so that whole thing of me saying, hey, you need to come home, started a fucking dumpster fire of my phone being blown up by phone calls from random people that I did not know. Like, yelling, anywhere from yelling at me to threatening to kill me and dropping my address and all of this information about me that they should not know unless husband told them or if they figured it out some other way. And then they actually like ended up showing up in Connecticut and doing fucky things. So we were like, okay, anyway, long story short, we're like, okay, let's get you a new phone, let's change your phone number so they can't contact you anymore, because I'm not fucking dealing with that. So little to my knowledge, this fucker put himself in so much debt. He had a $10,000 credit card maxed out. When I met him, to the point we got married, which is a very short time frame if you don't remember, he maxed that shit out. Don't know on what. I checked his statements. No fucking clue. No fucking clue where this money went, because the statements say nothing. But not only that, but I thought, oh, you don't have that much to pay off on your phone. I will pay it off. Aspen, will pay it off with my money, while I'm also paying all of our bills by myself. I got this, you know? You, darling husband of mine, don't have to do anything. Now that Sam's hurt, and Greg's. I was like, to pay off a phone would be like $300 at most, right? Like, you're pretty much done. These kids deserve a real $2K later. $2,000 later. To get him out of his stupid contract that he signed up for. To pay off his phone, to pay off a watch that I don't even know where the fuck it is, or didn't at the time I found it, that he wasn't using, and all these other miscellaneous things that he paid for that he didn't even know he was paying for. Thank you. And then also, because he decided, hey, wife, children shouldn't have to see I'm going to get the most expensive iPhone against your will. I'm like, okay, darling husband, you do that. You do that. One of these things. Got the brand new iPhone. Those. Whatever they are. And that was also another couple hundred later, and then he wanted all these extra things, and I'm like, you know what, fine, keep going. Keep fucking going. And then he was using Verizon. I have AT&T, so he was using Verizon. Verizon kept charging, because turns out he never actually fully canceled the fucking bill, and that was charging all of my money. But you have no idea what it's like to lose. And that shit was nearly $300 a month. So tack on a couple more months of these payments that were going towards nothing. Everything. Yeah. I paid for his car insurance. Everyone's lost. Put him on my car insurance. I paid for it. Now, again, to give him the benefit of the doubt here, there were a couple of months. Peekaboo. There were a couple months where I got extremely fucking sick and couldn't work, so it was put on him. But then again, it wasn't even his fucking money, because when you're in the Navy and you get married or you rank up high enough, if you don't get stunted like he was, because he had an injury, you know, you get the BAH, which is housing pay, pretty much, and you get a food stimulus. Now, when you're married, your housing pay is $2,000 a month. That paid all of our bills, because who's frugal and who's good at spending their money? This bitch. So that covered all of our bills, still with enough for savings at the end. And then the fucking food pay, or the like, they don't call it food pay, it's like extra pay for like your bills and whatnot, was another like $1,000 on top of that. So like, we were kosher, but he wouldn't have that money unless he was married to me. So technically, there's a gray area there. If it was his money, if it was not his money, he wouldn't have it if I didn't exist. Oh, complain about taking care of somebody that's sick? Did he? No. This will make you mad. This will make you so fucking mad. You don't want to know, Jay. You don't want to know. I will say in short, that was, without giving full context, this is the nice, this is the, oh, okay. Hang on. So, this is the nicer version, or like, not the nicer version, this is the like, lowest of the shitty shit he did when it came to me being sick. It was his excuse for being abusive, physically. And it was his excuse for cheating on me with a multitude of fucking women, because I became too gross because I was sick and gray all the time, and I was no longer attractive. Yep. Yeah. I didn't realize this was gonna be a morbid therapy night. Uh-huh. And again, that's the lesser of the evils that I had dealt with from him. That is a little bit compared to all of the shit. Like, now I can be civil if I have to talk to him, because I've gotten over it, and I'm very good at making amends with that. Like, I understand you fucked up royally. I can never put myself in a position to even be in your presence again, but I can be civil with you, and I have been. But yeah, no, the shit that I dealt with was fucking ridiculous, and I don't want to be like, oh my god, like, it's so bad, like, you have no idea, like, I'm 50 shades of fucked up. Like, no, this is why I don't talk about it. Not because, oh, I don't want to talk about it because it hurts me. I don't talk about it because I don't want that kind of sympathy or attention, or any real attention to it whatsoever. Ew. Hang on, we'll set in your shoulder, bitch. Hang on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Yeah. I don't want to get clout for it, as the kids say. Like, there's no reason to put attention to it. It happened, it got fucked up. I did the right things in the end, and now NCIS has an investigation open. Are they gonna do anything? Probably not.
You must be pretty proud of yourself.
You never needed anyone's pity. Yeah.
Got yourself a golden goose.
It's something that happened and something I got out of. That's all it is. But yeah, no, it was fucked up. See, me talking about it, that's the petty, spicy part of me that I don't like being out, and that's why I'm fucking just not in a good mood today, because I don't like that I'm petty, spicy. But not good times, not good times. But more reason why I don't really have fucking money.
Does Norma know
I
we're
literally
here?
took everything and I fucking
She
ran.
doesn't even know I'm here. Otherwise, you'd be hearing a neighborly knock on your door right about now.
I'm glad too.
Randall, are you getting this?
You, want to get that for me?
It was a slow running plan.
Gunshots.
I wasn't
You don't
supposed to
check
move
in, I'm
here
sending everyone in that
until
direction.
end of December because I was trying to finish my
Randall, pick up,
semester in
goddammit.
college.
You gonna answer?
But
Someone
I had to
should.
drop out so I can,
Tell her my hands
you
are
know,
pretty
get
stiff,
out.
And I've swallowed a pint of my
Which
own
sucks
blood.
because that's gonna follow me, and then I have to go appeal to a new college if I want to go to another college. That whole situation. But
This
anyway,
feels mighty familiar,
um,
except you're there.
no, I was gonna wait till end of December. I'm glad I didn't because I it would have been shit to move in the snow, like it's snowing outside, and I don't want to deal with that shit. Especially while moving. It was already horrendous moving in November when I did because of the weather. But whatchamacallit? Yeah, no, I moved a lot sooner, as much as situationship that I had.
Hey, Norma.
And that shitty friend group that I had.
Yeah.
Very much just pisses me off that I was a part of that whole thing.
She wants me to call you off.
Thanks to them,
Yeah, I know.
I was encouraged to move a lot sooner so I could be closer to all of them and actually be able to hang out with them in person and whatnot. So I jumped the gun, and it's what I needed to do.
Probably.
And I made that shit fucking work. That's the good thing about Morbid, is like, if I'm under pressure and something needs to get done, it gets fucking done.
Got my whole life story out.
Yes. Teensy bit. Teensy bit. There's still some open wounds, but it's okay. I'm very much like definitely way past it. I think the only thing is like the like trying to understand the multitude of like shit.
Go on. Throw some words at her.
And whatchamacallit, like just how extreme it was, because to me it didn't seem that bad. It never seems that bad when you're in it.
Pick up the goddamn radio.
Hello, Norma.
It never does. And that's why so many people in those situations go back. It's statistically proven that people in domestic abuse situations will go back at least 10 to 15 times. And that seems like a lot, because it is.
That's a fucking guarantee.
But
Randall shot an innocent man in the head. Anything
you're
I
a
did
sink
to
or
him, he
swim,
deserved.
trial by fire kind of girl.
What Randall did,
Yes.
that was a mistake.
Yes.
And I'll make sure
I will see something through to the end.
but I'll punish him.
And then also, like, if a decision needs to get made, it gets made. There's no thinking about it, there's no dwelling on it. I am very impulsive
We'll be there soon.
in that regard. Although I don't really think that's impulsivity. It's just more so,
This alone
like,
time.
the
You
tough
and me
bitch
together.
adult in me just
It's
kicking
been
in and,
real
like,
nice.
shit gets done.
But that all ends
I don't know how the
with
fuck I
us
managed to
here.
manage to move here the way I did and
I'm
how
gonna take
quickly I did, but
advantage.
I took everything I
Break your
could.
skull.
I found ways to
Sam's.
pull money out of literally nothing, got everything together within a week. Like, I made a decision to move when I did in a week.
Those
Found a
kitties,
place
too.
immediately. Interviewed with my landlords that I have now.
I saw their little heads. in the
Signed
window.
the lease. Got the money together. Packed a U-Haul by myself. Which also, boss ass strong bitch physically here. I not only packed the U-Haul by myself, which included like my bed,
You know,
my
their
couch, my
skulls
long
look
couch,
like
which is
sandwiches. Kinda melts.
we're gonna beat the shit out of them, which is heavy as fuck. And also, I remember specifically when my ex and I moved into the apartment I was in. Whatchamacallit? Like, again, like I say, like, I recently moved out of the apartment, but he hadn't been living with me for like months. But when we moved into that apartment, we had to take the door off the hinges on the back door and try to like wiggle it in, and it was such a pain in the ass and like so fucking heavy. Needed multiple people to do it. This boss ass bitch got it out of that house by herself,
Is that true?
down the stairs
Please tell me he's fucking with us.
by herself,
Randall murdered your dad, Sam.
got it in the U-Haul by herself, mounted my car on the fucking thing by myself, which was a pain in the dick because the fucking the tow dolly was broken, so I had to fucking fuck with it, and yeah,
If he killed my dad,
got shit done.
then why isn't
got
this
shit
son of a
done.
bitch dead?
I got all my documents in order, whatever, which that was a lot.
Michonne's just been fumbling around like a bear cub fucking a football.
There's a lot of
Keeps
shit
opening his
happening.
mouth. He'll be dead soon.
We should do it right fucking now. You need to.
Fuck you on that. No wonder you have a curved spine. I gotta stop fucking
Sam,
hunching
wait.
over. Yeah, I felt like a boss ass bitch. I still do. Like, I was supposed to have help.
Maybe that's you.
Like,
'Cause when this dance is
one of the people we played Lethal Company with, like, he was supposed to come help but got delayed, and then came, moved a couple of boxes because I was already done, so like I didn't need help with anything at that point. Got both my couches out, the bed, the fucking everything, like, don't know how I did that. And it wasn't like, oh, the U-Haul was like backed up to the staircase, so you could just like drop things down and put it in there. No, the U-Haul was parked across the parking lot. So I had to fucking move that shit across the parking lot too.
I got thick skin. You won't hurt my feelings.
I'm sure you'd like to see
Anyway,
me dead too.
I'm done gloating. But yes, you are correct. It is a lot in retrospect to be like, holy shit. Like, if I were to look at anybody else being in that situation, I'd be like, I just want to hold them and take care of everything for them and be like, what the fuck? But then I look at it myself, I'm like, yeah, that happened. It happened. And it feels weird, too, when people, like, people don't anymore, but, like, when it was all going on and I was in the process of leaving and, like, people were actually getting the story finally.
And keep walking.
I kept getting like, oh my god, holy shit, like, I'm so sorry for you, like, that's awful, and all of this sympathy, and I'm like, I felt so desensitized and so detached, like, I didn't know how to accept it. That's also me when anything bad happens in my life, big or small, I'm just so detached, like, yeah, that happened.
Your kids are dying.
I got pissed off in the moment, and it really, like, just fucking riled me up, but if anything, I just got pissed off. I never got sad. Just got pissed off.
Or dying.
I was like, okay, cool, there's another thing bites the dust.
Purgatory.
Shut up. Don't talk.
I didn't turtle shell it. I literally, you know, and like, you know, when people do CrossFit and they get like the big ass fucking tires and they like pick it up, lift it, roll it. That's what I did to the fucking couch across the entire parking lot. Fuck you, bitch. We're just cracking skulls. But yeah, that's what I did to this fucking couch. Yeah, but my thighs were fucking on fire. Fire. I swear to God, that was... Would not recommend ever doing it again. Next time I ever move, I'm hiring a fucking moving company because never again. That was... No. 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 I'm good. But I felt like such a boss-ass bitch. Like, little old Aspen. Fucking doing everything. And then also moving across the East Coast. Immaculate. And it was such a relieving fucking feeling, too. Such a relieving feeling. Wow, that was... It's over. I don't have much context of what happened, besides the fact that we just pulled a Negan again. They came, they followed us. They killed the dad of the girl. The girl's alive, but she's delirious. Randall's fucking dead. Randall's sister's still a bitch. That's all we need, right?
You want to believe all lives and all deaths.
I've got the pin saved for the next place you move to. Is it 86 Elm Street, Potsdam, New York?
It's true. Things always fall apart. But we're the ones who bring them down.
Or is it across the United States? Although, I want my house. That's one of my, like, many thoughts that This is dumb. It did this to us last time. I can't see my fucking choices, which is fucking stupid. Not that there was any, like, crazy choices I had to make, but... Still. But it's one of the many things where I had like a coming to Jesus moment of like, so me with relationships or like being into people in any way, I was talking to Stephanie about this. See, Steph and I, when we talk about shit, it's like therapy for me and I fucking love it, and she has the same sentiments. It's great. Also, one comment that I did note in my own notes that she made, I forgot what I was even talking about, but I was talking about something, and then I go, wait, what did I say at the beginning of this? Because I had one thought, but then I went on like a more like therapeutic, like thoughtful, very, very intelligent thought that was correlated. And I was like, wait, what was I on about? And she's like, man, I honestly don't know. I can't even remember the first word. And I was like, oh. And she's like, no. Because like, I'm just sitting here in such fucking admiration for you. Like, everything you're saying is speaking to my soul. And there's a almost 10-year age gap between Steph and I. Like, we're just so different. And she's like, dude, you are fucking more intelligent and more emotionally mature than I am. Like, holy shit. And I was like, that's great. I feel good about myself, you know? But yeah, so we're talking shit about relationships and everything, and you know, all of that. I did let her know about my previous or new endeavors. She approves. Especially approves of the princess treatment that I'm receiving. She's like, girl, fucking yes, as you should. But yeah, so we were on about how we both have a tendency of like, when we're into somebody or in a relationship, in the beginning we will be so completely and utterly us, where we're like, well, we'll talk about our sex lives, we'll talk about the shit that we've done and like have no remorse for it, and just be like, this is me, there you go, bleh, right there, and like just enjoy being us and like show how much love we hold for ourselves. But then over time we start seeing what they're like, what they want, their desires, and then we completely change to be that, even if they're not asking us to be, and we sacrifice all of what we want. So that was what was part of what I was having, was that kind of like feeling, not like the person was doing it, making me do it, but like I was like, I'm already thinking of like, oh well, you know, I shouldn't commit to this thing that I really want to do, because what if I move to be with this person, or what if I do this to be with this person, or whatever. Like already making those sacrifices in my head. I'm like, hold on, no, we're getting the house, we're getting the job, we're doing the car stuff, we're gonna get the tattoos, we're gonna get the whatever, we're not gonna fucking stop that, quit that, bad, you know? You must be talking about someone honest, some champion among men, I'm sure jealous of him. You're a pain in my ass. I hope you know that. Should I do the next episode? I already clicked the button. Should I? Should I? I think we're gonna do it. Maybe I'll actually pay attention. I'm having a therapy moment. I should have just had like a mental health Wednesday, so that I can have a therapy session.
Randall should be the one.
I told you. I know slightly. See, we're getting context right now of what just happened in the episode. I told you. We ran away. We were going to find the girl's dad, right? We pulled a whole Michonne thing, cut off walkers' mouths to fucking, you know, make it through. The people from the stupid boats followed us to the stupid house. The girl was dying. We branded her. She passed out. We thought she was dead, honestly. The dad thought she was dead, too. Everybody thought she was fucking dead. And, like, already had a funeral for her, although she was still fucking alive, just sleeping.
Let me go.
And then, she wakes up, she's delirious, she's having delusions, she's fucked up, right? The dad gets shot in the head because of stupid bitch people that followed us from the boat. And then stupid bitch people that followed us from the boat came, killed some people, and then tried killing us. And then we trapped Randall in a vice grip by his hand. And then we told him to tell his bitch of a sister to fuck off. And then we tortured him, and then we killed him. See? I got it all. I'm just good at multitasking. Usually not. This is like... Maybe it's the spicy mood, where I'm just like, you know? I mean, it's what happens. When I, okay. Most people, when they get in, like, bad emotions, like sad, mad, whatever, like, they take it like a beating. Me? It just fucking invigorates me, and I'm on fucking fire, and I can do so many things at once and get shit done. Still mad. And I feel like shit the entire time, but I'm fucking going. That's what happened at work today. I was fucking on my A game and getting so much shit done. They're like, damn, Aspen, like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm still in training, but like, me, the past couple of days, I'd be like, oh, like, fucking up on things or asking questions and being nervous. And then today I walk in like I'm fucking hot shit and I just got everything done, and they're like,
hope you're not thinking about jumping.
Who the fuck is this bitch?
Because if you do,
where the fuck she come from? Because that's not the same Aspen we saw yesterday.
Not looking forward to that.
We're back on the boat.
Water's gonna be an ice bath.
Really? You come
We're
out?
having a flashback.
You're one of us now.
I got this.
And I can't be the only brains around here.
I got this. Hold on, we'll check. Yeah, the Vera count's shit tonight. Anyway. I agree with you and you're fun, by the way. You for you comes first. I'm sure this new person wouldn't want it any other way. I don't think he does.
freezing my
I think if
arse.
anything, if he could, and in some way, he would
Coffee
make it where
warming
I
up.
could get Elm Street House.
Go on.
Because he wants me to have what I
Be
want.
glad you did.
But Stephanie very much likes that I'm getting princess treatment and that I have somebody that is
Damn, Oak.
so
Coffee when more than
well
half-
matched with my energy and my,
like my
you know,
ex-wife.
like mentality towards
She
things.
was more of a
Besides
rum.
just, oh, we have the same taste in music, or oh, we have the same taste in this thing, and oh, blah 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 blah. Like those super simple things. There's a lot more depth to it, and it's really good. She approves. She approves.
I despised a lot of them when I first got on board.
Which
They
hopefully
grow on you.
she will be coming to visit next weekend. Not this
mold,
upcoming weekend, but
they
next
are.
weekend.
Nah,
This upcoming
I'm
weekend,
sorry,
I
that
might be going to
shit-
Canada. I don't know
We're
yet.
just a crew. Not friends, not family.
Depends on if
That's
I
how
want
it
to be nice or
started for
not.
me too. Give it time. Before I joined up with Pete, my brother and I were cooped up in an old canning
This is
factory.
calm.
Food for
See?
ages.
A good
Lot of
ending.
fat and happy people.
I'm still mad that there's only 3
Then-
episodes to this.
A young girl got taken. We followed a trail.
And not like 3 episodes that are like
It wasn't hard.
well worth it being only 3 episodes.
Ended up
Like this
cornering
is
the people
it's
who
it
took
feels
her.
like when
This
Clemmy existed.
warehouse.
You know?
All 10 of us went in.
Which also, that reminds me, I ignored one of
Only
your
I
comments where you
came
said
out.
you like the name Clementine. It's a good name, but I'm hellbent on Genevieve.
You did the right thing.
And it got
Yeah,
my
it just
brother
feels
killed.
like another like
Right thing
one
could kiss my
episode
arse.
in the Clementine series.
A few weeks later, I came across Pete, ways up the coast.
Don't forget to question who
You saw that look on
you
my
are being
face
nice
and he
to, you or
Offered
someone
me
else.
a job. Didn't ask any questions. Didn't turn me away. Just welcomed me in.
I don't always get Pete, but when black people
You don't like the name Craven?
I'll drink to that.
My other choice was Kruger. I like the
Well,
name Craven.
I think Berto's little routine is winding down, so we can finally
I
play
think it's
cards.
cool.
Care to join us?
And it's
Be
got
nice to have you
origin.
there. Besides, none of us can remember the rules.
Yeah. Do me in.
Sounds like a challenge. You might regret it when I win that machete of yours.
You don't like it. I have no idea what I'd have for a middle name for either of them. I mean, the only other name that I debated having for a girl was Florence, because the French affiliation and whatnot, and situationship at the time brought it up as situation at the time in the past brought it up as like an option that he really wanted and he was hellbent on. I'm like, you know, that's a cool name. I could be persuaded,
God,
whatever. But
he's
like,
dead.
regardless, the middle name would still be Genevieve or Jean. But I want
He's
Genevieve
dead?
to be first. So
All I
it's
can
a sign
say
from the
is
universe that didn't work
I'm
out
sorry.
because Genevieve's gonna be the name of my daughter.
Sorry isn't going to save us.
I wanted this. I did, but seeing him now,
Is that the actual meaning of the
I wish
name?
I'd been the one to do it.
Sam.
Fuck!
It was my dad, my family.
But people
not a
don't
killer,
ever
Sam.
look up the meanings of
Don't become one.
names.
You don't know.
No, 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 no.
Sam, calm down. My dad isn't even in the fucking ground yet, and you want me to calm down?
Fine,
I didn't mean he ruined everything.
but I still like it so much.
He killed.
Fine, I might be
No, I
able to be
know.
persuaded
Don't
another
know.
way, but the middle name still has to be something related to that. Like Kruger.
Michonne, it's Pete.
Imagine something like first name Kruger, last name, right?
Something's happened.
It's badass. Badass as
I don't
fuck.
have much time.
I'm doing my slinking again. Yell at me when I do that.
We need to talk.
Pete,
When I start doing this shit,
Did you get away from
yell at me.
Mama?
I need to be back here.
No, not that. There's
Well,
something
don't yell
else.
at me. I don't like being yelled at.
Norman, her people,
If any man ever yells at me, they're getting fucking stabbed. Hey, Jelly. That?
Don't worry. They're all in good hands here.
That
But
noise?
them staying that way is up to
Oh, I
you.
can't do it as good anymore. But yes, yes, it was. It was my
I'm
back and
willing
my
to
shoulder.
trade
This.
my brother for your friend.
I shift.
But
Did I tell you guys how
Randall,
when I
will
run
do
too,
that.
my shoulder falls
Do
out of
you
socket?
understand?
I'm broken. I also can't lay on flat surfaces. Like a bed, yes, like a bed that like can actually like, you know, cradle you, yes. But I can't sleep on my back, and I can't lay on flat surfaces, especially solid flat surfaces,
That goes
because my
both
hip
ways.
pops out too, and it's
Anything you do
really,
to them,
really, really,
I'll
really,
do it.
really fucking painful to pop it back
Better
in.
not touch him.
I'm broken.
We'll be there by
I've been
sunrise.
broken.
Be ready for us.
But my shoulders are very much misaligned. That's why this one always burns. Like a bitch. Because it's trying to, like, the muscles are trying to keep it held up and it fucking burns. And then this one is the one that pops out.
Shit.
And this one falls a lot shorter too. Like, you can't see it that well. But like, if I like relax my shoulders, you gotta look at it from the back, but like, I'll either like compensate and hold this one over to get this one up unintentionally, or this one just like falls more. It's a thing. But hi, Jelly. Welcome. How are you doing, Jelly? Morbid's having a therapy session. I feel like Optimus Prime over here. I've made that joke so many times to people. God damn it, I need to stop. I'm seeing it now. It's in my head. But yeah, I made that joke so many times to people where I'm like, fucking Optimus Prime up in this bitch. How the fuck am I supposed to have kinky sex when my joints sound like Rice Krispie treats? This is why you have to play music. Why did love put a gun in my hand? That's a fucking line right there. What do you mean it clicked? I'll read. Okay, I'm gonna read it for like people playing it back because it's fucking great. I need to get back to doing that. So, at one point during the stream, I was thinking about your story of stabbing army boys and your love for The Walking Dead and horror, and it clicked. What do you mean by that, precisely?
At least he can walk, right? If you can call that walking. Norma wants her brother. It's not like there's another option here.
And it's not as in my love for stabbing military men.
Will. Think.
The only other way to phrase it sounds predatory as fuck, and I don't want to, but it's the young boys that have the best veins because they're very like, I don't know, the cardiovascular to them is just immaculate. They're fit. They have the veins that are there. Good, strong, healthy veins.
Just because we gave her brother back.
And they're young, and they're,
Even if he
you know,
was alive,
I don't
he
know.
still burned all their shit.
It's like kids up until like 12,
So we run.
awful to find a vein
After
on.
you
But then you
train for
have
your
like
friends,
age
we haul ass to the
13
back gate
to
and get
age
the hell
like
out of here.
22, 23, and it's great. But like teenagers
She knows
specifically,
where we
especially
are
if they're
now.
fit, like
Hiding
army
isn't
boys
an
are,
option. So let's just go.
it's great because they always have the veins out.
We just have to be quick.
Well, the
minute
guy
you
who
guys are
she
inside,
isn't
we're out of
betrayed is Shane.
here. Listen to this.
Sam.
That's
come back
not
here.
how you spell phlebotomy. At all. At all.
Sam!
If there's meant to be innuendo there, I'm completely missing it.
He's not going anywhere.
You gotta dumb it down. We forget. Morbid is blonde underneath all of this fucking blue, blackish, sparkly hair dye, okay? What you doing, mate?
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, Jelly, you were on this stream when we were playing Cards Against Humanity. I don't know if you saw, if it was before or after you joined, but I forgot what the fucking black card was, but it was something I was reading, right? It was something like, oh, like, what am I into, or what's my kink, or like something like sexual, right? Or like, what is something that Morbid likes, whatever. At least if I remember correctly. I have to go back and clip it. I need to actually go back through that and clip those. But the responses was both John Bernthal and Rope Bunny. And I fucking loved it. That was such a me combination right there.
That's all I can give him.
I understand. You should be buried with your mom.
But we
Some
can't
people can't
focus on
handle
that
the
right
medical field due
We
to
have
blood and
to be
gore.
ready
I'm
to
guessing you
leave.
can handle it just fine.
Not
Oh,
going.
absolutely, dude.
Sam, you can't stop
Absolutely.
thinking my mom is here, Paige. Everything
Like,
I have of her.
when I'm playing
Greg,
games or I'm watching horror
you wanna
movies
leave,
and
go
like there's a
ahead, but I'm
gory
not coming
ass
with
scene,
you.
I'll be like, eh, gross. But like internally I'm like, that's nice. I like it. I'm not like attracted to it. I'm not gonna carve people open for my own amusement, but I have no aversions to it. The only things I don't like that bug the shit out of me is hearing people vomit, especially men.
But I can't go.
Because y'all are fucking violent with that
This
shit.
house meant
Violent
everything to
and
my
vile
dad. It's all I have
when you
left.
throw up.
I won't force you to leave.
You gotta tone
You
it down
wanna
a
stay?
bit. Because goddamn.
You don't have to leave either. We can defend this house. We can fight them off.
Violent to what? When men throw up, it's violent.
No matter what
And I
happens.
hate it.
Thank you. I owe you
It
my
bugs
life.
me.
Sorry it took me so long to say it.
And then also, bodily secretions. You have morbid sentiments. Yeah, I do. I mean, fucking hell. I can't show you guys because the camera quality is shit. I have cut this specific thumb open
I know it's
like
stupid.
2 or 3 times now.
But I
Like
have to
deep,
finish
deep,
this.
like needing stitches
I've
deep.
got some weapons stashed in my
And I was
room.
like, oh, that's fun.
Old
I'll just
duffel
play with
bag.
it. Like one time.
Should look
Okay,
familiar.
this is gonna
You
put
should
in
make sure
context
everyone's
how
on
much of a
before
fucking
Norman gets here.
nicotine fiend that I am. This was a couple years ago. But I had a dripper bottle of vape juice, right? And there's a little bit left in it, and I didn't have my next shipment of vape juice yet. I'm like, I really fucking need vape juice to fill my mod. I had a mod at the time, which I'm mad I got rid of. Which brings me to the context of why I need to stop sacrificing the things that I like and that are me for men. Not that nicotine's a good thing that I should be having in my life at all, but situationship, when we were talking and whatever, he's like, yeah, I really hate people that vape and I hate nicotine. And so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna appease you and I'm gonna throw away all my stuff right now and just quit cold turkey. Worst decision I made. It did not bode over well for me. I mean, I did great. I did really great. And then I got stressed out. I was like, nah, fuck this. But I digress. I'll quit eventually. Like, if I'm going to have kids. But when I do have kids, it is out. Like, I don't give a fuck. The second I find out that I'm pregnant or even just trying for a kid, I'm quitting. Not putting that on my unborn fetus.
Like.
But
I wasn't gonna shoot it.
Yeah. So I had a mod. It was very expensive.
Careful.
But anyway,
You don't
I was
wanna
trying to
shoot
open this
yourself.
dripper bottle, and for most of them, it has like, so there's the bottle, right, and then there's a top that like is like pushed on top of it. Very difficult to get off. But I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get it off. So I had a multi-tool that had a little like knife on it,
Empty.
and so the way I was holding it was like this, right? But the blade closed like that. Like, it was supposed to close like that. That's the way it was open. So open like that. And I was like, kind of like carving around the ring of the top of the bottle so I could pop it off and get the nicotine. And, you know, I'm just getting frustrated at this point trying to fucking get this thing off. So then I go to like push it up and I'm still pushing it up. And I just do like one big push and it pops off. And I'm like, oh shit, that's great. And I look down and the blade closed. Now, the way I was holding it was my thumb like this. The blade was right here. It closed through my thumb.
We were safe here.
Like through my thumb to the point like it got down to like pretty much my knuckle.
Just keep your head down.
And just like completely snapped right through.
I'm not
Right
afraid.
through.
I didn't say you were.
Blood everywhere. I thought nothing
Sometimes
of
the
it.
brave thing is not to fight.
Felt nothing. Probably adrenaline. And then
The guy who did it
yeah.
killed my dad.
I think I got 6 stitches. But I just like I obviously couldn't drive because I'm fucking bleeding out all over the place. So I had to call one of my friends at the time and be like, hey, can you come bring me to the hospital, please? Thank you. I kind of did this.
There's more people coming.
to the house. Sam's hurt.
And he came and picked me up, and I'm sitting there fucking with it the entire time. Like, I still have pictures in my phone.
You have to stop them.
Your sister's tough.
But like I kept fucking with it because like I could bend it to the side, I could bend it backwards like half of my thumb, so I was just like bending it all over around and like yeah. I'm surprised I didn't like. The doctor told me, the doctor that stitched it up was like, if you had the blade like a smidge over, you would have broken and like shattered your entire thumb bone at like the force that it went through your thumb. But no, I missed the bone.
She didn't always.
But I kept like fucking with it the entire time. Like my friend in the car was like gagging, trying not to throw up. I just kept fucking with it. It was fun. I liked it.
Janie, Rich, what's the hold up? Prisoners aren't cooperating.
Like that's my thing. Anytime I have wounds, I will sit there and I will just fucking play with it, which is so stupid. Like I'll nurse it back to health, but like, oh, that's cool. It's interesting. Oh, I can see like all the layers of my skin in there. Delicious. And yes, we are watching the Michonne series. I hope you enjoyed my story, Jay. Please don't throw up. Please don't throw up. These are the things that make my mind go.
Is that?
I threw it up 15 minutes ago, lady. I'm sorry! We talked about how Morbid likes gory things, and that's why Morbid does so well in the medical field. So I had to give context. I've never sustained like any crazy injury. I've never broken any bones. I've sprained my fucking ankles like a million times because they're like glass. That's fucking trippy.
Back.
That's fucking trippy as shit. Again, I'm mad at this because if it was like an actual like thing and better done rather than just being 3 short fucking episodes, it could have been fucking immaculate. But no, it just like majority of the time it just feels like we're just thrown into a random episode of like the Clementine series in the way that dynamic was. And they could have done so much better with this. So much fucking better.
I like that.
I gotta sneeze now.
Pretty.
Since you talked about violently sneezing.
So I wouldn't have to hear the things
do
out there. As long as I stay in
done
my
being
fortress,
gross.
I'm safe.
I'm sorry.
It keeps all the bad stuff out. I put pillows and blankets against the wall.
Looks pretty sturdy. I bet it's kept you nice and safe for a long time.
My creatine still hasn't disintegrated.
It has to. Because of that.
Melt, you fuck.
I know what those monsters out there are. When to go. Grandma told me about them.
I need water for that throw down.
Someone eats another person.
Oh?
Horror is not my thing in the horror, but not because I can't handle it. Psychological horror is just so much more interesting and entertaining.
Even at night.
But if you...
I'll tell you a secret.
A few gore things are nails on a chalkboard for me.
Really?
I very much like
my dad's not scared of
the psychological far better. I like things that fuck on my head. I also love psychology.
Where
so
is he?
You know.
Why
but also
didn't he come get me yet?
Gore horror is not well
Where's
done
my dad?
at all.
Your dad's not coming.
There's select few movies that I'm like, fuck yeah, that's the best gory horror movie I've ever seen. Like the 2018 Hellraiser Judgment.
No.
Fucking amazing. I love it so much. The ending's weird because they did the thing that all these fucking people that are remaking old classic horror are doing, where they will make another movie 20 years later as a ending and to pay homage to the
your dad didn't
old stuff. And you know, the ending was them paying homage to the old Hellraiser movies, and it was weird.
It's gonna be okay, Alex.
Uncontextual. The rest of the movie, immaculate.
James,
you've seen it.
They'll look out for you.
2 and 3 checked in. Coming up on the road now. Hey, keep the chatter to a minimum.
I think that's another thing. I loved the 2018 Halloween movie. I feel like that was really well done to like revamp the classic Halloween movies. Like they didn't redo it or try to reanimate it. Well, they redid it. They didn't try to like keep it going and recreate it. They pretty much took the old movie, updated it, and, you know, made it a lot better. But then they ruined it by doing the last two movies that they did. Where, what was it? It was Halloween Ends and Halloween something that was before that. I think there's a difference between gore and body horror. And if I'm in a very particular mood, body horror can be scary where gore isn't. What do you categorize as body horror? Because I don't think I know what that means. Can y'all fuckers not? I'm good. I'm good. This isn't Lethal Company. Come on now. What you doing there, bitch? You good?
Oh, hey, I didn't hear you come in.
Here.
Okay. I'm gonna show how not intelligent I am for a second. Growing up, right, I thought ammo was spelled A-M-N-O. Because not because I'm fucking illiterate, but because I thought A-M-M-O was just too simple. And that sounded more stupid than A-M-N-O in my brain. Anyway. You want to talk, Paige?
Were you able to talk some sense into her? Or do you still think digging a hole is a good use of Sam's time? I've never seen her like this.
Sam wants to defend the house. She wants to fight.
You're kidding.
Cause you gotta fight
for the
right.
There's no way we'd win in that fight. I don't know why.
To not get your Isaac, to not get your Why I fucked that up. I was about to be so good. That was about to be so good.
You're here soon enough. Never belonged here anyway. Same as you. That's one thing we got in common. Squatters and.
There's an R in February?
But that's not why you're leaving.
I mean, it's part of it. Call it self-preservation. But I've got.
There's an R.
Knowing when it's time to cut and run. Norma's gonna be here soon. If they're not ready, I won't stick around just to watch this fall apart. She's so stubborn, though. I just hope it doesn't get her killed this time.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. My calendar doesn't show it. It just says Feb. So I'm using Google. There was a fucking R? There's a fucking R. In February? February. It's February, not February. Yo. I'm not in like a mind-blowing mood right now from this. I'm more of I want to fucking murder somebody, because what the fuck is this shit? February. No. Who the fuck pronounces February like that? It's February, not February. Who the fuck? Who the fuck created this title for this fucking month? I know. That's a Mandela effect. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Like I said, bro. For fucking real. Yeah.
Fairbanks kept me safe, but
I didn't get to make my choice.
I can do the same for them.
You whore. I don't know how to feel anymore. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, what other words are gonna break my fucking mind right now? Because I'm in a mood to learn more and just get more spicy. Okay, hang on. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night and then just seeing this coming into your fucking room. You know? Whoever says February is having mental problems. It's a whole fucking revelation. Look, the pronunciation. Holy shit. Can I speak today? The whole pronunciation. It's how it's spelled. Pronunciation. Fucking Christ. Of February is fucking me up. It literally is. Yeah. This is actually ruining your brain. Yeah. You know what? I have an accent. I have a right to say words however the fuck I please to, and I can just blame it on my accent. So you know what my accent says? It is February. See, if I put the affliction on it like that, then it sounds more like it's just my accent fucking it up. February. Nope, I fucked it up. The first affliction I had was good.
I look really happy to go.
Fucking mad. We're having a Lee moment where Lee looks at everything and just stares at it, and it's like, wow. And we can read the letter. Dear Diary, today I learned that February
John,
is a bullshit fucking word, and I'm boycotting the month. I'm boycotting my favorite person's birthday along with it, but fuck it.
I'm sorry.
You don't have a birthday anymore.
I know that doesn't help explain anything, but it's true. Can't stand watching you and the kids suffer, knowing what's going to happen to me and what I'll become. Better to spare you that pain.
I mean, February is already a bullshit fucking month anyway.
I love you more than anything.
Cause isn't...
Sophie.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Dude. I was like, there's a month that has that whole leap year thing, right? Right? What month is that? It's fucking February. I feel so dumb right now. I forgot what fucking month has to do with the whole leap year bullshit. It's already a bullshit month. We can just get rid of it altogether. We don't need it. Don't need it. Well, yeah, we kind of need it. Etymology for it means... Oh. I'm learning things! That puts far more context into why it's your favorite word. Huh. I will say that seems a lot more you. Like, with both of the combinations of like the water and the blood and the nature. Yes, of course I remember. Okay, that's the thing. I have a Dory memory, which is something that you and all of stream needs to know, is I have a Dory memory. And not because I'm like dumb and ditzy. I'm ditzy in a lot of senses, but no, one thing that I've actually been like realizing over the years is like, one, trauma makes me lose my memories like it's fucking nothing. But then also, whenever I have like a really severe migraine, I have literal amnesia.
I'm looking for Alex. Have you seen him? I want him to be there when I say a few words for
And then when I get really sick, I have amnesia like crazy too. So it's very difficult for me to remember things actually.
Alex asked about his father. So I told him what happened.
Oh, shit.
Not like
I should check on him
important
then.
things, but
Find
like
him in his
moments.
fortress.
I'll meet you outside.
There's only been like a handful of times where I've gotten extremely sick or had like, you know, I used to have like stroke symptoms too, so that kind of plays into it. But, like, there's only like few moments where I've actually forgotten significant things, but I remembered eventually. But I remember the things I care about. Okay. What I also remember, what I was on about, is it very much alludes to your Blood of the Sea. I forgot the beginning to that. What? The Blood of the Sea thing. Although that one was far more recent. To your word, I posed serene, which is it's a French word. I didn't know it was even a French word. I've used the word serene so many times, but it is a French word. Yeah, speaking of things that make me throw up. What? What? What makes you throw up? Headaches? Or something else? Dead people? What? Have you ever guys... That book.
You okay?
Oh.
Greg and
Oh.
I don't.
Which you
really
gave
know
me
what to
no
say.
context as to why this book
am I
gives you
supposed to
such
start?
revolting feelings.
Maybe you don't need to say
Yet,
anything.
it's a part of... I asked.
It's okay to just be here.
What literal context? Like, literal, like, literature role.
I'll give you a moment.
Gives context to you and is part of you, and he said that. I was thinking like, oh, this book is what makes me me, and you're like, no, it's fucking revolting. But it's confusing. How is it
You
cute?
look a little, well, like you're losing it a little bit.
Just remembering my kids.
Did they?
Morbid
you know,
has the hiccups. Morbid gets the
I don't know.
hiccups all the time.
I wasn't with them.
I didn't even realize
that
I was
happened to
hiccuping.
my family either.
But that is like my staple. Where like people that are around me a lot, they're like, oh, she's fucking hiccuping
I thought
again.
about
Here she
joining
goes.
one, but it
Like
felt
it'll just happen randomly.
weird. I mean, I live
And it's
here,
violent.
but I'm
It's,
still
it
not
gets
family,
violent.
You know? They treat me like I am, but I know that's not true.
These days, families aren't the people you're born to. It's the people you stay with.
Yup.
The people who care about you.
Yep. Fucking
Pete's group.
preach, Michonne.
They're a family.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, Paige. It is true. It's
It's
fucking
gonna be tough leaving this
facts.
place. I just wish Sam would go too.
I aspire to have herb muscles. I need to get a gym membership. That's what I need to do. I want to commit to lifting again.
Be okay.
I used to
Just go upstairs with
I
your
used to
brother,
do
okay?
weightlifting
I
a
need
lot.
you to hide until I get What's gonna happen?
He gonna hurt us?
I never got like
Stop them, right?
crazy, but I have some
Just
nice
get upstairs.
muscles. I want to do
Just don't talk,
calisthenics
okay?
more so. Like I want like that's why I started training was because I wanted to like get enough
We will.
strength to be able to do calisthenics and stuff and do like I don't know, like the crazy pull-ups and like how people just like I don't know can do like the handstands on like anything in that kind of crazy shit. I like the strength that comes with calisthenics and parkour. So I want that. I also want I can't do this now
I can get a
until
clear
I'm
shot of
in
the front
much
gate
better
from
health,
upstairs.
but I really want to get
I'll
into
cover
MMA.
you. If I
Beat
can.
the shit out of people. Just
I hope it doesn't come to that.
Are you sure?
Not really.
it really is.
If anything goes wrong, I need you to take care of James and Alex.
Don't talk like
I also like
Paige,
the
please.
your body's designed with your body. Yes, exactly. I want the kind of strength to be able to do those things. Like I used to when I was working out a bunch. Fucking like, I don't know, like take a stop sign for example. I've done this once. Like I was in fucking high school, but like I did this once where like I was outside walking around with like a bunch of my friends, and then we stopped around like this pond lake thing to just like chat while we waited for somebody else to show up, and there's a stop sign there. And I was like, huh, fuck it. And I like jumped because I also got really good at like getting my jumps up, and just like gripped and just like no legs, no nothing, just like gripped with my hands, and it was pure like upper body strength holding me up.
It's not gonna be easy.
And I was just so fucking amazed with myself that I could do that. So I want to get that back.
You got it.
Like now I'm in the physique that I want. I fucking love how itty bitty and tiny I am. I need to get my ass back though. I need to get my ass back. But I'm tiny and small, and I like being tiny and small. But I want big like mommy muscles, you know? I want people to look at my arms and be like, damn. I wouldn't want to fuck with that.
First. Just us. Clear the air a little.
Just hear her out, Michonne.
I don't want to hear anything you have to say until I get
Yeah, you fucking bitch!
I was getting to that.
I want my muscles.
But since you're so impatient.
I also, oh my god, my leg muscles. Dude, all I have on my body now is muscle because I've literally lost like all of the fat in my body. I love it.
You can get rid of me, huh?
But, whatchamacallit, there's still some. Like the tummy holds on to it. It really does. Especially around my fupa, as us women say, or the uterus is the fat that protects the uterus. You never get rid of that. And I fucking hate these fake ass images of women on social media that work out and they have no fucking like none of that fat on their lower part of the stomach. Like fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Like jump in a fucking pond and be a silly goose that you are. That's not possible. Stop lying to people and telling people it is possible. Mine is just straight like a wall of muscle now, and like there's some insulation, but like a wall of muscle.
He's right here.
He's dead though.
Randall,
he do be dead though. He do be done dead.
Just hang on.
But yeah, you know these fake ass bitches on social media being like, nah, that doesn't exist for me. Do you just not have a fucking uterus, bitch? Cause you know, you whore. You whore. You fucking whore. You're as small as a mouse and as tall as a house. Fuck you.
Safe and sound, just like I said. Now, give me Randall, and we can go our separate ways.
You can't let her walk away.
Yeah, Instagram looks like a minefield of unobtainium.
That's enough. Now be quiet.
That word reminds me of aluminium.
Michonne, please. I just want my brother.
I used to hate when people said aluminium, but now I say it for shits and giggles.
Deal.
I want Pete's crew first. Then I'll give you Randall.
For aluminium, because that it boggles my brain because you're not saying it wrong if you say aluminium.
That one.
You're not. But then if you say aluminum, it's the same thing. Okay. You're just enunciating things differently.
Let him go, Gabby.
It's not like you're adding anything to it. And that's what broke my brain when I got so mad about it. I'm like, I fucking hate people that pronounce it that way. Pronounce it that way. But yeah.
Glad you're safe, man.
Aluminium.
I made good on my
yeah, no. The tummy fupa, that stays. It just, you gotta deal with like everything else looks small, and then lump, and then it's small again. It's my little uterus.
Put the gun down.
It's fine. Little uterus.
I could shoot him and still have one more to spare. So you're gonna do what I've asked.
But
now,
what it's not about is my leg muscles.
Willing to talk. But if you're gonna insist on being difficult,
don't hurt him, all right?
I also used to skate a lot too. So my leg muscles were good.
Gabby, listen to
After everything they've done, you're still giving them
she
more
was
chances.
a skateboard.
We deserve retribution.
Don't do this.
You have a very cute uterus. I can't believe it. What that means. You have yet to see my uterus.
Everyone put your guns down.
Although I was told by my gynecologist I have a very beautiful and healthy uterus at my annual exam I had recently.
Don't hurt him. If you're not gonna do anything, we have to. That's not your call.
You better get your people under control.
Well,
Fuck!
she deserved it. She was kind of pretty though. I'm a little mad about that. A little mad about that. We could have taken Norma. Norma's a piece of work.
I'll give you that one, all right? We're even. Just let me see my brother. Take
We're
that
not gonna
bag
be even
off.
after you see that he's fucking dead.
I want to see his face.
We're gonna get fucking murdered. Yeet!
Randall!
Oh my god.
If you fucking shoot Norma, I swear. Yeah. Yeah, as you should, bitch. As you should. Just get a little hasty there with that gun. She was like, yeah, no fucking what? No. Bad Norma. Bad girl. And this is where shit gets intense. Are we ready for more big to be distracted this book? Damn, she's fucking strong. That reminds me of that fucking that slide that she just did. You guys remember that game? That one game? That game? Temple Run. Temple Run. That's what it's called. I love that game so much. If these children don't get the fuck out of my head, I swear to God. It's not his ass, but it'll do. Me too, girl. Me too. Yo, whore! I thought you was dead, though. I'm getting fucking good at this hand movement shit. Bitch.
Get the rest of them! Burn the whole fucking house down!
Hey bitch. Hey bitch, I like to breathe now. This isn't the way I'd like to drown, honestly. It's not the right fluid for me. Good girl.
Leave her alone! She didn't...
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, see? We're finally cutting off somebody's arm! Just as I'd like! Ha. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Everybody wave bye. Everybody say bye, Norma. Goodbye, Norma. I'll rescue you. I'll put you out of your misery. Now eat her ass! That's not her ass! We're just closing off. Finally, this bitch gets what she deserves. Exactly. And what fluid improves the drowning experience? My fluids. Is that even a question? You know, one thing I think about a lot as I'm actively saying these things out loud is my stepdad, right? I don't have the closest relationship with my family, but not one at all. But like my stepdad, right? I'm trying to build a relationship with him again, and he recently bought my book, and there is a very, very, very smutty section of my first book. Now, book 2 is gonna have a whole fucking lot more, and it's gonna be a lot better, a lot more well written. I really folded with the first book because I was trying to make it too much for other people and what new age poetry and insta poetry or prose is like, and I dumbed it down a lot. So it's a lot more simple than what I prefer to write as, and a lot less cryptic as I prefer. So yeah, the next book I'm doing me. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, so I talked to my mom, I'm like, hey, like, has dad started reading the book yet? And she's like, oh yeah, but he had to stop because he started reading some sexual bits and he didn't feel comfortable seeing that from his daughter. Why is this taking so long to load? I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I mean, it gets better. It's only one section, but he also follows the Twitch. I don't know if he watches any of it, but one, my siblings that he lives with now, again, because he worked out of state and whatever, and is now back with them. But anyway, my siblings are quite fucking young, and it's definitely not appropriate for them to be hearing this shit. But two, this would make him violently uncomfortable. And if you're watching this, I'm so fucking sorry. She can talk with Randall in hell now. Exactly. Exactly.
We gotta hold the door with something.
Exactly. I don't think it's really gonna work that well, but okay. We'll try it. We'll get it done. I feel like the walkers can push it over.
Firing.
They're surrounding the house. We have to get out of here.
Where's the house?
Upstairs. Alex.
That's not out. That is up, not out. I think you have your directions fucked up. Or now we definitely can't have the house. She's tripping balls again. There's gotta be something in the water. Michonne's just doing drugs on the side. Fuck that. Fuck that. Like, put yourself right now actually as if you are Michonne. Like, I know it's a little difficult because it's not like live action, it's animated, but like, put yourself in her position and just like have yourself tripping out with this fucking PTSD. Bro. That was one of the dumbest sentences I've ever heard a character utter. What was it? Which one? Can you open the fucking door, please? Gotta make it this whole build up. Push the fucking door. Or stab it, that works too. If simple measures don't work, just stab it. Then it'll work for sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah. How do we get out of the house? We go up the stairs where there's no exit. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, please, fuck me. Thank you, Daddy. Yeah, you save those imaginary children of yours. The way they were just fucking spewing blood. Which actually, contrary to popular belief, something I like learned more of today is if you try to draw blood, right, and you hit an artery, you're not gonna spew blood out everywhere at all. Quite the opposite, actually. Like, if you poke a needle into an artery, it actually comes out very, very slowly. Now, if you cut an artery, you fucking DOA. Fighting for justice of hallucinating your children. Yeah. Hallucinations of your children. She's kicking ass right now. Yeah, fucking it up. Fucking it up. Damn, bro. Like, I experience, like, PTSD episodes and shit where I will feel things and hear voices and stuff of, like, fucked up things that have happened to me when I was a kid. But, like, nothing like this. I've never had, like, full body apparitions and, like, been in a different place. I've still been grounded. Now this, if I was having this level of fucking, no. There's no therapy in the world that is a lifetime of being institutionalized.
I know you're not real.
Yeah. Grasp that reality, Michonne.
Keep seeing you everywhere. I don't know how to make it stop.
I imagine what we just
tell me what you want.
witnessed was a pretty good rendition of you moving everything into the U-Haul. A bit.
Go back to things, okay?
Although I really like, I don't know, that's my thing with like fucked up things that have happened to me. I move past them so quickly, but also I completely block it out at the same time. So like in that situation with me moving and stuff, it really wasn't. It was more so I just felt like a boss ass bitch. I felt more like a single mom with a shitty baby daddy that just had to get shit done for her kids. I don't have any kids except for Kylo. But yeah, that was like the feeling, like the best way I can embody that kind of feeling that I had of like that strength and that just getting shit done feeling. Oh, the house burning down? Oh, yeah. It's like that that song by, the fuck is her name?
You can't.
I have the image of her in my fucking head. The song Funhouse. The title of it is called Funhouse. Pink, that's her name. Funhouse by Pink. That is exactly what I envision. And murdering everyone, yes.
I'm here.
What's up? In the closet.
Machete solves everything. We sharpened it all of once and have killed so many things with it. It's definitely dull by now, but no, it's working. It's breaking wood apparently. Damn!
Michonne, have you seen Sam? You were dead. Oh, I was so worried.
Sam, we have to go.
Yeah, you're right. Come on. We can
But
get
yeah,
out.
if you don't know that song, listen to that song and it's fucking great. Well, it's not like one I'd recommend. Like, oh my god, I love this song, but like, I used to love it. Jelly, you really like Shane. You really like Shane. Fuck off.
James!
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Don't go.
I have to go.
Fuck off.
I work.
Say goodbye, girls. Your mother has to leave.
Leave, Mama. Stay here with us.
She can't. Just let her go.
Dominic, please.
Dominic seems abusive.
Come on, Alex.
Dominic seems very abusive. Like, very abusive.
What are you doing?
No.
Girls, enough. Let her leave if that's what she wants.
Michonne!
If that's what she wants. I don't think any mother would want to just leave their, well, would just want to leave their kids like that.
We can't stay here!
It's too late.
Girls, listen to me.
Like,
I have to go. I just have to go.
Who the fuck is Dominic and where the fuck does he live? Because I want to beat the brakes off of him.
I'm not leaving you here!
Hi. I'm sorry.
Goodbye. 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 We gotta get rid of this delusion that we have.
Give me your hand.
Grab her fucking hand, please.
I got you.
I mean, they got out through the up. Apparently the way out is up. I stand corrected on my statement. Stand very corrected on my statement. Who the fuck is that guy? Because I have not seen him once. In the fucking back left. Who the fuck? Was that one of the guys from the boat? It probably was one of the guys from the boat. Because that's one of the guys from the boat. Which is great. I thought they were all fucking dead. That's fine. We have our friends. Oh my god, we're gonna get back on the boat. It's gonna be a good resolution of all of us sailing the 7 seas together. Cue the fucking dun 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 dun.
Sadiq's gonna take a boat down to what's left of Monroe. Salvage what we can. We can drop you off in Oceanside or maybe one of the other communities up north. Good people.
Oceanside?
Thanks.
I know that one! Those some badass bitches.
And thank you for everything.
Okay,
I don't know
okay,
if we would've made
okay.
it out of here
I
without
respect
you.
it. We've had a Whisperers.
brothers. We took care of Norma. We owe you a lot.
You didn't need me.
We had a Whisperers encounter and now an Oceanside
I'm not
homage.
sure if that's true, but
Okay.
thanks for saying so.
I see. I enjoy that. It makes me happy. Warms my Walking Dead lover heart. I'm gonna have to rewatch it again. Or I'm pretty sure there's another
It'll be
season
harder
of
without Berto. Might lean on you a bit.
Megan and Negan. Megan and Negan?
It's not gonna be the same.
Maggie and Negan in Manhattan. Yeah.
I got you covered, Pete. Don't worry.
I know I can count.
You wanna be my lover?
I wanted to ask.
Na, 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 na. That's what's going on in my
We
head
got
right now with this whole
separated.
connection we have.
Heard you calling for your daughters.
Wanna be my lover?
What happened in there?
Na, 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 na,
I tried to find you, but I
na.
couldn't. I had to get everyone out of it.
We're gonna
I
be
saw my daughters.
honest. We were very
I got to
guarded
talk
in the
to them.
beginning about our children. We're gonna be honest. If you guys couldn't
That's
tell,
not
I
possible.
wasn't actively commenting
For
on
them to
my
be there.
decision making, but we're choosing the honest route of what the fuck is going on in our
Yeah,
head.
start
Because
thinking
somebody
about it.
needs to give me a psych evaluation
Yeah.
very quickly.
What if this doesn't go away?
Maybe it won't.
Na, na,
this
na,
time,
na,
when I saw
na.
I was able to walk away. Couldn't keep living in that moment with them anymore.
I feel better now. I don't feel as spicy anymore. This is what I needed. I needed Maggie, not. I needed Michonne. Fucking crazed.
I think it's time to stop running.
Oh, that was my neck.
Go back to your group, the people you left,
I hope it sounded crunchy.
your family,
It felt crunchy.
before you can't anymore. If I know anything, it's how goddamn impermanent things are these days.
Maybe I'll stick around for you, Pete.
I've been thinking, maybe I'll stick around.
If you'll have me.
You'll have me.
You're always welcome,
My heart.
but don't let it keep
Ow.
you from facing what you
My
like.
titty. It wasn't even the right spot. That's my fucking right side. This is my fucking... Although, the heart's not on the left side. It's more centered. It's right here. It's like slightly deviated to your left, but it's more centered. Na, 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 na.
Come on.
There's two halves to the body. There's left side and a right side. Centered, slightly deviated to the left.
Ah, my little one, this is how it's done. You play your part.
I can do it too.
And
Here, I'll hold her hand.
play mine.
No, not the left. Slightly deviated to the left.
This is how it's done.
Everyone's always like, over here. I pledge to the allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. No, it's not here. It's
But your love
there.
drags me down like the clothes when you swim. Down, deeper down.
That's why if you ever have heart surgery, they're not cutting into your left titty, they're cutting in the middle, and it's right there. No, not the left side. I will die on this hill. I still can't see my fucking choices. Oh, because it wants me to sign up for it. I'm just now realizing this is why I can't see my choices, because it wants me to sign up for an account. That's nice. Thank you. That's bullshit. Oh, none of the other ones had that. And that's it. And that's it. It literally... It wasn't bad. It was good to see Michonne tripping fucking balls. But it's also... It literally, like I said, just feels like you take one episode out of like the OG Telltale games of like a very chaotic event unfolding, and then there you go. All 3 episodes right there. It wasn't... They could have done so much better by like upplaying her delusions more and her PTSD. Or just her whole backstory, because this gives nothing. Nothing at all. I'm not satisfied. Yeah, I just looked it up so I could be a dick, but that's pretty center, isn't it? See? Thank you! Thank you. What do I get for being right? Because... Thank you. I don't lie. I may not know that much about cardio stuff enough to give a proper judgment, but... What am I gonna play after this? Now, that's a damn good question, Jelly. That's a damn good question. What game I'm gonna play after this? We did start Lethal Company. I need proper people to play it with. Like a consistent group of people. To continue that. Although I really want to continue Lethal Company, be fun. Or Phasmophobia. GTA? No. GTA is not my thing. Not my thing at all, love. I played GTA all of like a handful of times. I have GTA 5. But all I would do is just like start fights with gangs and just have a shootout. That was my epitome of playing GTA. Yeah, but that's really the only other thing I have in mind is like Lethal Company and Phasmophobia, but those are all like multiplayer games. So we'll have to sort that out. I do want to try and bring in more of a crowd of people and do the gaming with viewers thing, if we can get it to properly kick off over time. Yeah, I gotta explore, seek out my options, and find out. Although there's a lot of pressure because I have all of 2 days to figure it the fuck out. 2 days. Because we stream again on the weekend. So, yeah. Although I will also, to everybody, and people watching the playback, if anybody is. So, basically, this weekend, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming both days. We'll see what I have to do and what my plans are, because I may be going to Canada. I don't know yet. It depends on if I feel up to it and if I want to engage with people. We'll see. But then also, whatchamacallit, the weekend following, my friend Steph should hopefully be here and she'll be staying the entire weekend. So, we'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see. I will give updates We will see. Words math equations. Show you the settings of the game. This game. Or the settings of what? What part of the settings do you want to see? Graphics? Oh, they're like low. Oh, never mind. Texture quality's high. Damn. Never mind. There's not much. All the other ones I put the low though, so it could run better, but these is the settings. They're not many. Yes. My PC is very bad. I mean, it's not like awfully bad. I'm using a gaming laptop. It's a Asus gaming laptop. The graphics card's been updated in it, but that's pretty much it. And it's connected to a monitor. I need to get an actual PC if I want to play beefy games. Oh. I don't know, I could play games like even Destiny on like pretty high graphics on this, but I don't want to fuck with it too much and push its boundaries because I don't want to lose the only computer I have. I mean, I have like a skeleton closet of old laptops. Like I have a, the fuck is it? It starts with an M. It's another gaming laptop, starts with an M. I forgot what it's called. That one was nice until it decided to go fucking haywire and no longer works. And then I have like a really ancient Dell laptop. Yeah. That is so slow now. But yeah, no, I have skeleton bones in the closet of other computers. I don't have anything to like go back to. And I use this for writing and work, so I'd like to not break it. But anyway, we're gonna end stream in the classic fashion that I do, which is not formulated. I really do. I need to like brainstorm like proper sign-offs, proper sign-ons, because I'm just like, hey, I'm here, hello, or like, hey, sayonara. Yeah, and I delay because I think, and then I get flustered, and then it's a whole fucking thing. Anyway, to everybody, now or later. Just not that many. I'm surprised. I think really honestly taking a break from The Walking Dead kind of killed the viewership a bit. That's where majority of you guys came from, but it's okay. We will just build a new community, or gain more people from crossing all the platforms. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, sign-offs. Yeah. See, I'm getting tired. Sign-offs. Sweet dreams. Sleep well. Don't let the walkers bite. I mean, unless you're into that kind of thing. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I will be streaming again Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What we're doing? No clue. We'll see. Probably Lethal Company. Hopefully, maybe. If not, we will find something, and I will make a post about it. We'll see. I gotta do some research. Or if it's a very busy woman, I haven't had time to do that yet. I'm being bad at this whole streaming thing. I'm being a bad mother to all of you guys. Anyway, sweet dreams, sleep well, don't let the walkers bite, unless you're into that kind of thing. Some of us are, who knows. I will catch you guys next time. And we will definitely be making up the MHM Mental Health Monday chat session thingy. Although sometimes, majority of the time, it's not even mental health. It's just we're talking. But the mental health topic does bring a crowd, so I like it. Yeah. Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you for all of those who did join in now or later. Yeah. Okay. Bye.